Interim. Huh.
Okay, you're live.
All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is the City of Lake Worth Beach Code Enforcement Special Magistrate hearing for Thursday, February 27th, 2025. According to Verizon, it's 9:05, so we can get started. My name is Doug McGibbon. I'm the Special Magistrate. First thing we're going to do is swear everyone in. This is going to happen multiple times as strays wander in later. Raise your right hand, say I do, and we're done. Does everyone swear or affirm the testimony they're about to give is the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth? All right, most of our cases today are going to be violation or fine assessment hearings. Hopefully everyone has signed in. When you hear your name called, come on up. Tell us who you are, your property address. Code enforcement officer will show you some documentation that they want to get into evidence. They will give some testimony. You can question them. You can put on evidence of your own. At the end of all of this, I get to make a decision. So that switches when we get to the fine reduction hearings. Those people have been through a violation hearing and a fine assessment hearing. They're asking for relief. So they get to go first, and then the city gets to respond. I think I've hit all the highlights. Take it away, City of Lake Worth Beach. Page and case.
Page 4,
Okay.
item number 10, case number 20-123. This is a status hearing at 524. Actually, I'm sorry, it's an annual status hearing at 524 South Dixie Highway. Property owner is CJS Checkers, Lake Worth LLC. Officer Dorcius.
Thank you.
Greetings, Code Officer Fedleen Dorcius with the City of Lake Worth Beach Code Division. Case number, owner's names, owner address are being read to the record. Case was initiated from a complaint on January 8th, 2020. This is an annual update for the following violations: 23.2, 23.2, 21.08, 17.10, tree abuse and trimming, 23.2, 21.08, 17.13, penalties, tree damage. Case number 2123 for 524 South Dixie Highway went to hearing on June 24th, 2021. On February 24th, 2022, Special Magistrate Davis ordered a fire restoration program for the tree abuse. An annual update will be given, and the respondent will provide an update to the city. A testimony guide was provided by Assistant Director of Planning and Zoning, Scott Rodriguez. A copy of the testimony guide was placed in the case file, and it goes as follows. Upon receiving a status of restoration letter from Checkers dated November 5th, 2024, staff conducted a site visit to assess their restoration efforts. During the inspection, staff confirmed that the trees had undergone the annual restoration pruning in compliance with the stipulated agreement. The restoration plan submitted by Zimmerman Tree Service and the Special Magistrate order.
Okay. Can I have an affidavit confirming posting?
That's correct.
So that's how you have service?
Mhm.
All right, tell us
Hi.
who you are.
Counsel for Checkers, Kendall Bennett.
Okay. And tell us about this.
This is just an annual status conference. We are continuing to comply. We've sent everything as required by the order. I don't dispute anything that she's said here today. We've submitted the invoices for Zimmerman Tree Services and pictures as well to the City of Lake Worth.
And is that all we do on a tree case?
We don't even do it. It's just an annual status.
All right. Well, it wasn't that fun. You get to show up and do parking for that.
Yeah.
All right, have a safe ride home.
All right.
Thank you very much.
I just want to put on record that the annual notice was issued via certified mail on December 4th, 2024. The certified mail was received on December 7th, 2024, and City Hall, and the property was posted on December 5th, 2024.
We're just doing service stuff, just to
Problem.
make the record clear. All right,
Thank you.
status has been checked.
Okay, next, item 12. Case number, and it's actually going to be items 12 and 13. Case number 23-2296. This is another annual status hearing at 917 South Dixie Highway. Property owner is Osmo and Elia Sikanen. And item, the next page is 5, item 13, case number 23-2298, and that property address is 929 South Dixie Highway.
All right,
Assistant Director Rodriguez.
take it away.
Good morning. For the record, Scott Rodriguez, Assistant Director for Planning and Preservation. Just here to a report that staff did inspect the site and they're in compliance so far with the restoration plan.
Excellent. Drug you down here for that.
All right,
Okay,
every
so-
year for 5 years.
All right,
Every year for 5 years, at least they could get to start off with some easy ones.
gotcha.
All right, thank you. So
Okay.
you are status.
Next,
Check. What was your name, by the way?
Marco Sakanen.
All right, thank you.
staying on page 4, item 11, case number 23-1985. This is another annual status check for 616 Wright Drive. Property owner is David Kislak Company, LLC. Assistant Director Rodriguez.
Good morning, Scott Rodriguez for the record, Assistant Director for Planning Preservation. Again, just here to report that staff did inspect, actually the consultant arborist did inspect along with staff, and they are also in compliance with their restoration plan.
Okay. That clears a bunch of the room though. All right, great.
Wait,
Is there any chance that next going forward that we could just get over the paperwork to you and that you have to actually appear?
We can check with the city attorney, but I believe the order states that you have to be here for the annual status.
In person?
Or you can send a designated agent. I mean, if that's easier, you can, send us we can send you a designated agent form and you can send an agent.
Okay.
Sorry, for 5 years.
They tried.
Next, we're going to go to page 5, item 14, case number 23-2229. Again, this is just a status update for 1014 South Dixie Highway. Property owner is Salem Haitian Evangelical Lutheran Church. Assistant Director Rodriguez.
Good morning, for the record, Scott Rodriguez with the Planning and Preservation Division. Again, the staff did inspect the site and determined that this is in compliance again with the restoration plan.
Thank you, sir. Why don't you tell us who you are at the podium? Give us your name and address.
My name is Eli Dosant,
Thank you. And the address we're talking about?
1014 South Dixie Highway, Lake Worth.
Thank you very much. We're just keeping our record clear here. All right, so everything is good with this case?
Yes.
You didn't need to bring me multiple copies, but thank you very much.
Thank
All
you.
right, you're fine, and we'll see you again next year, I guess.
Yes.
Thank you. God bless.
Bye-bye.
We're going to stay on that page now. Okay, so I bet we're good.
Thank you.
I'll take the file.
Now, you want to
Yeah,
take-
you can give it to me now. We're going to stay on that page, item number 15. Case number 24-2043, property address of 4 South Ocean Breeze. Property owner is Lisbeth Suma, Officer Brian.
Thank you.
Code Officer Juliana Bryant for the City of Lake Worth Beach. The case was initiated on 9/18/2024 as a citizen complaint. Existing violations of the property are 2-75.6.2 general requirements. Please repair all holes/damage of pipes of property. Please repair all damaged wood of front door of main structure. All other violations have been complied. Issued courtesy notice for violation hearing on 9/27/2024, re-inspected on 11/01/2024, found to be in non-compliance. Formal notice of violation hearing was issued via certified mail on 11/19/2024, certified mail received on 11/25/2024, posted at property and at City Hall on 11/27/2024. Last reinspection was on 2/24/2025, found to be in non-compliance. Photographs of property have been taken showing the violations. The city has had personal contact with the property owner. Recommendation time is April 2nd, 2025, or fine $50 per day. Administrative costs $425.29 to be paid by April 2nd, 2025.
All right, tell us who you are, sir.
My name is Bill Vernon. I'm the husband of Lisa Betsuma, the owner of the property.
Good. Okay, I see we have a USPS track and confirm and a affidavit of posting, so you have double service. All right, so tell us your side.
I'm making progress. I didn't appreciate that I could make a postponement in this hearing until I saw a document before yesterday. We're making progress on all the both trees and cleanup. I have an estimate to replace the door, which will be a number of weeks to take care of. So I think I'm working the list and I'm just asking for more time to get it done. I think I've communicated successfully where we are, and I think we're successfully working together to address it.
Okay, so are you telling me that you cannot get this done by April 2nd?
I'm not sure that I can get the door replaced by April 2nd. It's a custom door that would have to be created. It's currently not a hurricane-proof door, so I can't confirm that I can get the door done by April 2nd, but I can get everything else done certainly by the end of March.
All right, and then we're gonna have some
Good
more.
morning, Yolanda Bryant, City of Lake Worth Beach. The case was initiated in September. And the case was denied for the postponement because some of the minor violations were not even complied at this time. So the city is not in agreement with additional time. It's to your discretion, but we do not agree with additional time. We need that done as fast as possible.
All right, I hate to mess you up, but yeah, I'm gonna have everything but the door done by April 2nd.
That will not be a problem.
And then the door, we're gonna give him the when. Give me a date. Give him like another.
July 4th or August 4th. I don't know.
May is probably the date. So
Okay,
five would give me a date in May, 5 something.
that'd be great. I'd appreciate it. I'm sorry.
Okay, 5:30 before the June.
5:30.
I just need a date.
Yeah, I find my phone to get you a date.
Everyone's grabbing their calendars. It's all good. Electronic. 5:25? Day after my birthday. Okay,
Let's do 5:24.
okay. I feel so special.
So the door has to be completed by May 24th.
Yes.
Okay, thank you
When I
very
turned
much.
66.
Excellent.
I'm sad.
It
Okay,
only gets better.
and please, and this goes for everyone in the room, stuff does not count until you have it inspected. Literally, I have done code enforcement meetings and I have driven home and watched people fix things on the way home because it was in Royal Palm and I lived there. And, I could be able to tell on that one, but in 99%, they don't know, and they're just running around the city. So if you get something fixed, proudly call them and show it off to them. So you can get an affidavit of compliance with a date on it that says you fixed it by X date. That way you're either out of trouble or you're stopping a fine. And that's just the PSA for everyone. All right, sir. So 4-2 for everything but the door, 524 for the door, $50 a day fine if you don't, and administrative costs. Thank you.
Agreed. Thank you.
Administrative costs of $425.29.
I'm not going to say that every time. I'm just going to say administrative costs, and please let the record reflect it is $425.29. Thank you.
We're going to go to page 13 now. Item number 51, case number 24-1945, property address of 1025 North B Street. Property owner is Jerry M. and Beth A. Barber, Officer Domingo.
Carlos Domingo with the City of Lakewood Beach Code Compliance. Owner's name and owner's address have already been read into the record. This case was initiated on September 11th, 2024 as a complaint. With existing violations being 23.2-21, please, the property owner failed to secure a building permit for a newly built structure on the property and re-roof on the shed. Permits were submitted on February 21st, 2025. Other violations have been complied. Formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail on January 7th, 2025. Certified mail was delivered, posted at property and city hall on February 8th, 2025. The last reinspection was on February 25th, 2025 and found to be in non-compliance. Photographs of the property have been taken showing the violations. Personal contact with the property owner has been made. The city's recommendation time is for March 28th, 2025, or pay fines of $50 per day after the city's recommendation time for compliance, plus an administrative cost of $425.29 to be paid by March 28th, 2025.
All right, tell us who you are.
I'm Beth Barber.
Okay,
And I'm Jared Barber.
great. All right, so we're getting a building permit? Because I
Yes.
see you've already submitted it on the 21st. And if they
Yes.
get the building permit, it takes it out of code enforcement and throws it into the building division or no?
Correct. So that would go into planning and zoning and building.
And do they have enough time if they've already submitted by the 21st to get this out by the 28th of March? Some people are fast, some people are slow.
Yolanda Bryant, City of Lake Worth Beach. Building permits only need to be approved and issued for compliance for code. It
Exactly.
doesn't have to be finalized and closed.
No,
So it
I'm
should
not
give
worried
enough
about
time.
that. Some places are like, oh, we can give you a permit in 2 or 3 days. Some people are like 3 or 4 weeks.
Right.
So I just want to make
we can
sure
do 30
they,
days like that.
Correct.
That should be enough time.
okay, I just want to make sure they have a reasonable amount of time because they have applied.
They have.
We have applied, yes.
Okay.
Took me 4 tries, but I did apply.
Well, you know, and it's even more fun nowadays because a lot of these things are computerized and you get to go deal with that and they bounce you back and there's no
Absolutely.
live beings and yeah, it's all fun. I love this stuff. All right, so 328, how much is the fine? 50?
$50 per day, correct.
And unfortunately, you get to pay administrative costs of 425.29.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right, so I'll get you an order and you just get it all taken care of.
You got it.
Thank you. Have a
Thank
good
you.
morning. Rotten through.
Page 18, item number 75, case number 25-47, property address of 1203 12th Avenue South. Property owner is LWRE LLC, Officer Tyler.
Officer Tyler, City of Lake Worth Beach Code Compliance, owner's name, address, and case number have already been read on the record. Case was initiated on January 9th for vacant property registry. Existing violation 2-75.11, please apply for and obtain vacant property registration for vacant parcel. Formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail on January 21st, 2025. Certified mail was delivered January 25th, 2025. Posted at property and city hall on January 24th, 2025. Property was last re-inspected on February 26th, 2025, and found to be in non-compliance. Photographs of the property have been taken showing the violations. Personal contact was not made with the property owner. Contact has only been made with the owner's representative and the tenants, who stated they would prefer to move forward with business license process instead. To date, business license has not been applied for. The city is recommending that the owner be given until March 10th, 2025, or pay the fines of $75 per day. The city is also asking that the administrative costs of $425.29 to be paid by March 10th, 2025.
All right, sir, you are,
I'm Alfonso Farias.
we have your designation of agent here, so you're allowed to speak. All right. Is this good? Are you able to comply by March 10th?
We should be able to.
Okay, everyone, anything else you need to add?
No.
Okay. All right, so I'll sign an order requiring compliance by March 10th. If not, $75 a day plus the admin fee gets taxed anyway, and you have service via USPS and posting.
Page 8 of the agenda, item number 29, case number 24-2530, property address of 201 Fordham Drive. Property owner is Paul J. Picard III, Officer Correct.
JP. Thank you.
Officer Orlando Correct, the City of Lake Worth Beach Code Compliance. Owner's name, address, and case number has been read into the record. The case was initiated on November 22nd, 2024 during a field observation. Existing violations are 2-75.6.2. Please remove dirt mildew from structure. Please repair, repaint, chipping, peeling paint around windows. Please repair, repaint cracked, missing stucco. 2-75.6.6. Please remove open, closed shutters around property. All other violations have been complied. Formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail on January 2nd, 2025. Certified mail was delivered on January 6th, 2025. posted at Property and City Hall on January 3rd, 2025. Last reinspection was on February 25th, 2025. Photographs of the property have been taken showing the violations. The city has had personal contact with the property owner. The city's recommendation time for compliance is March 28th, 2025, or fines of $50 per day, plus the administrative cost of $425.29 to be paid by March 28th, 2025.
All right, sir, you are?
I'm Paul Picard III.
Okay, and you were at 201 Fordham Drive, I assume?
Correct. I'm the property owner.
Okay, so the dry season allegedly, time to paint. So, yeah, I probably will do my house this year too, just because of some all chippy, mildewy things.
Yeah, I've been addressing the issues that I got the citation for. As soon as I got the citation, I was in Chicago. When I got home, I saw the citation. I immediately started working on the property. I did the pressure washing of both structures. I pressure washed the sidewalk, the driveway, the walkway, took care of the hedges, the debris that was in the yard. We have a slight discrepancy as to, he thinks there's still some mold mildew on the properties. I believe it's all taken care of, so we're working that out. As far as the shutters on, I have two different buildings. One building is not occupied. I'd like to leave the shutters up on that one. The other one, I'm taking the
Unfortunately, you only get to do that when we have storms out there.
Okay.
Normally.
All right.
So,
All right.
yeah, I understand the security you need, and, the other side is the fire people want to be able to get into these properties, even if they're vacant, they still need to get in to knock down a fire if it happens. So we can't really keep shutters up unless there's storms out.
Okay. All right. I'll take care of that. And as far as the main property, as I'm fixing the windows, I'm opening up the shutters. The glazing has come off some of the paint, so when it rains out, the water goes in through the window panes. So I am
Time
working.
for some Flex Seal or some sort of repairs, but yeah, you'll get it taken care of.
Yeah. And as far as if I can get 60 days as opposed to the 30 to finish up.
He's working on it.
Yes.
He gets a 60 then.
All right. Thank you.
Not, okay, for what?
For the closure.
Fire safety requirement.
Right.
Oh, the shutters?
The shutters, I can immediately this week and I'll
We're
start working on
bifurcating
those.
Again, because I want to make Krista's life miserable. All right, so 328 on the shutters. So,
Okay.
and call them the day.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
open them so they can come by the next day and go look at it.
Yeah. As I get stuff done, I've been sending emails to our land to verify that I
All right.
finish
and
what I
then
think I
for-
finished.
Give me a late date in April for the rest of it.
April,
Let's see. April 23rd.
23rd.
Yeah, 23rd is before the hearing.
Okay.
Yeah, 423 for everything else.
Perfect.
And you'll face a $50 a day fine if you don't do it, and you get to pay some admin costs.
Right.
All right. Granted, I will sign that order and you'll get it in the mail.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Page 1 of the agenda. Item number 3, case number 23-2295 is a public request for an extension of time for compliance at 221 North Ocean Breeze. Property address is Daisy LLC. Officer Dorcius.
Thank you.
Greetings, Code Officer Fedleen Dorcias with the City of Lake Worth Beach Code Division. This is a request by responding for an extension of time for compliance for case number 23-2295 for 221 North Ocean Breeze. The case was initiated on December 13, 2023 as an internal complaint from Planning and Zoning. Courtesy notice number 13997 was left on the property on December 9, 2023. Reinspection was conducted on February 28, 2024. Owner Michael Francis sent an email on February 26, 2024, requesting additional time for architect to submit drawings for garage conversion. Additional time was granted and reinspection was scheduled for May 6, 2024. Owner sold the property with existing violations on March 24th and March 2024 to Daisy LLC. The notice of violation letter was issued on May 8, 2024 to Daisy LLC. Violation hearing was set for September 26, 2024 for Daisy LLC. Initial compliance date was scheduled for January 24, 2025. Larry Rowe, a representative with Daisy LLC, reached out to the city on December 18, 2024, requesting for assistance. On December 18, 2024, Mr. Rowe was referred to Planning and Zoning, Annie Greening, and Hamilton and Yen for additional assistance. Per the email received on February 4, 2025 from Ms. Ann M. Hamilton with Senior Preservation Planner with Planning and Zoning, she had no contact with the owner. At this time, no permit application for the garage conversion has been submitted and the city does not agree with the extension.
All right, tell us who you are.
Larry Rowe, I represent the owner. They hired me as their builder. So I spoke with the building official in February. She doesn't have that in there. I also have emails after she spoke with Annie. So we've finally got hired. The owners don't live here. There's a lot of issues as far as setbacks and we had an architect go look at the electric and everything and just make sure it can go forward. So now we need to just submit plans. And they finally hired us and we're on it. I just need some time.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're on it, but they weren't.
Yeah, well,
Well,
and they bought a property that they didn't know there was violations. And I mean, they did. The realtors and everybody should have disclosed it. The owner knew it. The owner was already in violation. He didn't tell the new people. So it's not very fair to them and I understand, but I just got hired.
It's one of those deals where if you're gonna go out and buy a property, it's a really good idea to get a title search.
100%.
The title search would have showed this up in a heartbeat.
100%.
And so in the old ignorance of the law is no excuse
Understood.
slogans, that's what we got right here. And
But regardless,
she's standing up there and just waiting to say something.
Go ahead.
I don't know.
Go ahead.
Say something.
So I went and met with the building official. I met with Andy Greeny, got like a game plan, met with an architect. He actually went to site and we just need a little time to get a permit.
All right, and you're on.
Well, with this case, the fines are already accruing, so it's up to them as to how much time they take to get that permit. The city is not in agreement with an extension. And we will also ask that the fines continue to accrue from the first hearing.
Well, no, if you already have fines running, they're just fines running.
So
Yeah.
we were told that we were coming here about the fines.
Yeah.
To this meeting about the fines. When I went and sat down with them, they told me, hey, you got to go see the magistrate and see if we can postpone this and get it going. And I'm retired and these are friends of friends and they asked me to do it. So I said, I'll do it. I've been working in Lake Worth for over 30 years. And I met with the building official. I think we can get it done pretty soon. But as far as the fines go and all, it's just.
No, you're gonna need to come in for a fine reduction hearing after you get your permit issued.
Okay.
When you get your permit issued, that'll stop the fines from running.
And how much is it right now?
I don't know, and it really doesn't matter. That's
Okay.
sort of academic right now.
Okay.
As soon as the permit is issued, doesn't have to be completed,
Right.
started, anything.
I understand.
The fines will stop. Okay, I hope. And well, I'll throw a caveat on it because I'm a lawyer. I hope. I believe.
No, I understand.
And then you will come in and you will recount the fact that they bought this without doing a lot of due
Yeah.
diligence and that you were brought on and you tried to rush it through as fast as you can. And then I get to decide if this deserves
Okay.
a reduction. So, yeah, because where we are, I mean, if this was one of these violation hearings I've been doing,
Yes,
and
sir.
I've been giving people time, if they are cooperating, if they are doing things, you are doing things, you are cooperating, but unfortunately, you're already past the fine assessment hearing stage. So
So
you'll
I
be
was-
back for a reduction.
I was misled then. I thought
Well,
we were doing the right
misled or
thing.
misinterpreted.
Yeah, but I went to the city thinking that the fines would start after today, but regardless if they are, I'm gonna need some time to get this in,
It's just right now in the process where we are. I can't stop a thing because right now it's just a fine that's going.
The communication was, if you receive the extension, then the fines will start at the new date. But because we're not in agreement to the extension, the fines continue to accrue, so that's the conversation. Also, save all receipts used to bring the property into compliance, because if the owner decides to come for a fine reduction, we'll use those receipts to reduce the fines even more, so make sure you save all receipts.
So all your architectural fees and everything like
Everything.
that
Just-
nature,
Should they demo this thing? I mean, should
it's a
they?
business decision of the property owner. I
They're
mean,
gonna get to it.
We can talk about it.
Yeah, because they're getting, the fines are accruing. I just want to make sure they're not doing something silly.
Yeah, I mean, if their rehab cost is more than the fines, what they're saying is
Okay, I
they
got it.
probably won't be a fine.
Okay, understood.
But if it's gonna be the opposite, it's the business decision, you may just.
We have the architects and the building department in there, so I'm sure it's gonna be a lot.
Save everything.
All right, thank
give
you.
us a-
I will.
All right.
That's it?
I also want to put on record that we have no designation of agent form in the file for Larry Rowe, but he did say he'll email me a copy.
Yes.
That's okay. I'm pretty good about that.
And I'm on there already where I handle the fence and some other things for them. Okay.
That's fine. We'll let him talk. It's good.
Thanks, guys.
You're welcome. Someone will get an order in the mail.
Okay.
Denied, yeah.
Yes. Page 15. Item 59, case number 24-2025, property address of 112 South H Street. Property owner is Yasmin Real Estate LLC. Officer Dorsey is. Oh, where did he go? Oh, there you are.
Before we start, I also want to put on record that we do not have a designation of agent form in the case file.
We are about to get an oral designation of
Yes.
agent from a pregnant woman who has a 10 o'clock appointment and needs to leave.
Perfect.
But I don't remember any of these things. All right, please, ma'am, tell us who you are.
Anna Davy.
What's your address?
For this one,
Yes.
what is it, 1112 South H Street?
See, close
Pregnancy brain.
enough. And do you designate this individual as your agent for this case?
Correct, yes.
Why?
But she's staying.
Oh,
Her
she's
daughter
staying?
I'm gonna
Oh,
stay.
Changed her appointment.
I changed it to be.
Ah,
All right.
excellent. Okay, we'll go through this thing.
Code Officer Fedleen Dorsey with the case with the City of Lake Worth Beach Code Compliance. Case number, owner's names, owner's address already been read to the record. Property location, 112 South H Street. Case initiated as an internal complaint on September 17th, 2024. Existing violations, 14-32 business license for Yasmin Realty LLC. License application number 23-65442 was disapproved by planning and zoning on October 24, 2022. Owner was directed to contact planning and zoning for additional assistance. 14-35 use in occupancy inspection. On February 11, 2025, an email was received by planning and zoning stating that the owner has submitted an application for a unity of title. Once that application, and they also submitted the payment a few days later. Once that application is approved by planning and zoning, the unity of title will resolve the violation for 14-32, 14-35. Prior to using the lot, the owner would need to contact planning and zoning for all approved parking material assistance. All other violations have been complied or resolved at this time. Formal notice of violation was issued via certified mail on October 15, 2024. Certified mail was received on October 21st, 2024. The property in City Hall was posted on October 24th, 2024. The property last reinspection date was February 21st, 2025. Photographs of the property has been taken showing the violations. The city had personal contact with the representative, Ron Richard. Recommendation for voluntary compliance would be April 29th, 2025. Plus administration costs of $425.29 to be paid by April 29, 2025, or pay a fine of $150 per day.
All right. So they've got an application in for unity of title and they've paid for that,
Yes.
correct? So that'll resolve everything.
Once planning and zoning approves the
once it's
application.
approved. Okay. And since they have done that, I don't know what the timeframes for the city are. Is it realistic that they can get it all done and approved by April 29th? Say
I don't
yes.
work for plan, okay.
Say yes.
I believe so.
She believes so. I think they're like saying it's not an impossibility. I just want to make sure you have enough time to get these things done.
Yeah, and where would we check for the compliance or the unity of title?
The
Like, is it
unity of
on-
title would
where
be
would
Planning
we-
and zoning.
planning and
Actually
zoning.
Contact Scott Rodriguez and how you've been emailing back and forth, and he'll give you the updates.
Okay, there's no like, we can't put a parcel number and control number.
That part I cannot answer because I do not know the answer,
Okay.
but you can contact Scott Rodriguez with planning and zoning, and he'll be better to assist you.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you just need to start a dialogue with Mr. Rodriguez and
Yeah.
just make sure that you all understand everything that's happening. Yeah, usually it's I don't know. Mr. Attorney, is this like a council approval thing or is this an administrative approval thing? Do you know? It's administrative? Okay, that's good.
I believe they approved it and it's now at the city attorney. Is
Yeah.
what the last thing I was
Well.
told yesterday.
Maybe, maybe not.
Yeah, I'll have to check with my office.
Okay, but like I said, this is an administrative approval? Okay, that you'll have enough time there. Sometimes it takes a while to get agendaed onto a council, so you should be able to handle this by April 29th, or you'll face a $150 a day fine.
Is there a possibility of an extension if we don't get an approval for?
Yeah, there's always a possibility, and there's always a fine reduction if you've applied and it's something that's beyond your control or
Okay.
whatever. I mean, I was really good about hurricanes slowing stuff down, and if there's some sort of disaster down here too. So, but as long as you keep chugging along in the normal course of affairs, they think that your unity of a title will be easily approved by the end of April.
Okay.
All right, $429, $150 plus admin, and I will sign that order. Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're gonna go to page 2 of the agenda, and actually this is 3 cases, so I'll call all 3 at the same time. It's item number 5, case number 24-1400. Public request for extension of time for compliance at 117 North E Street. Property owner is Johan Erickson, Officer Correct. Item number 6, case number 24-1401. Request for an extension of time, 117 North E Street, number 6. Property owner is Kara and Eva Repo Trust, Officer Correct. And then we're going to go to page 3, item number 7, case number 24-1402. Public request for extension of time for compliance at 117 North E Street, number 7. Helena Forsum and Carlo Havanen Trust, Officer Correct. I tried.
You did.
Officer Orlando Correct, the City of Lake Worth Beach Code Division. Owner's name, address, and case number has been read into the record. Property address 117 North E Street, number 5. Code case was initiated on July 26, 2024. Case went to hearing on November 21st, 2024. Magistrate ordered compliance by February 3rd, 2025. Owner is requesting extension of time of 90 days. The city is not in agreement with the extension request due to the life, health, safety factor involving stairs. Active violations, 2-75.6.2. Please repair, replace broken staircase railing by Unit 7. 14-32, business license. 14-35, use and occupancy inspection.
All right, is that for all 3 of these cases or just the one?
That is also the case for Unit 6, case
Okay.
number 24-1401. And Unit 7 is only for the staircase railing.
Okay, so I've got a staircase on 7 and the others are just.
A staircase and 32-35.
Okay. All right, tell us who you are and why you want an extension.
Okay, I'm Helena Forsbaum, and I represent number 5 and number 7, and I'm the vice president of the building. And we have done everything due diligent, and we applied for the driveway work and for the staircase, which will be done in the next couple of days. And I have also applied for the business licenses.
The permit has been approved, so all they need to do now is fix the railing, and everything else should fall into place.
All right, so the
And,
the permit has been approved, so it's now no longer a code issue? It's a building department issue?
No, there's still a broken staircase railing by unit number 7 that they need to fix.
Okay, I'm trying to be not
Wait.
confused because we seem to
Yeah.
have a couple of these that are represented, one that doesn't seem to be, and.
So just to clarify, I think the other cases were work without a permit. So once you get the permit, or perhaps that's the difference here. Here, the violation is the rail stairway. And so that actually needs to be completed, not just have the permit issued, but actually have the work done to be in compliance.
See, that's not
yes,
just
no.
you.
So, because I'm showing, what about the parking lot? Is that the permit you're
That's
talking
the, per-
about?
yes, that the
Okay,
permit, that permit was approved.
Okay, that's what we needed to
And the
know.
only,
And we had some kind of an inspection yesterday that was,
Yeah,
So that's-
inspected
coming off
that
then.
they're gonna do it today. The concrete is gonna be done today.
okay, yeah.
And also this welding, I don't know how I missed it. I mean, I don't think it's a big welding thing. So we're gonna get it done as soon as I find a welder that comes to the premises.
All right, and the welder is for the stairs?
yes.
Yeah,
The railing.
Metal
the
railing,
railing, yes.
okay. All right,
Okay, so just to clarify, the permit that's approved is for the parking lot,
That is
Yolanda
correct.
Bryan, City of Lakewood Beach.
That is correct, yes.
The parking lot, so nothing, there's no permit for the railings.
There's
No, no,
permit
no,
For
no.
the railings, they just need to fix
No.
the railings, that's all.
Okay, and we clarified that with building that there is no permit necessary?
No, for the railing?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay, building stated they don't need a permit.
There's no permit for that, no.
Okay, so we still do not agree with the extension of time because of the railings. That's our main concern.
All right, well, the railings were supposed to have been done by when? February 3rd?
Yeah, this case was initiated last July.
Yeah, they've done a lot of stuff though. I mean, it's one of these things where if you ignore the world, I'll trash you. But if you're getting your permits issued and you're doing the work and you're pouring concrete,
We've done everything we could, you know, and
all right.
It was my
He's been at
somehow
the
I
front.
missed this railing totally. I mean, it would have been done
Gotcha.
2-3 months ago.
All right, so we're in compliance with everything but the rail, correct?
yes.
Correct.
All right, so what is that? Is that a finding of fact on this or what? How do we do? How do we designate
So you
that?
can either,
'Cause I'm thinking about doing a new compliance date for
okay,
the
so then
railing.
then what you would do is then you would just, you would approve the extension with a date.
I would approve the extension for the railing.
Right,
with a date.
correct.
And your railing with the date's gonna be about a week from now or two at the most. Cause I'm definitely concerned about health safety and I don't want dawdling here, so someone's gonna fix this. I think 10 days.
And the other.
Special
thing-
magistrate, can we give them a minimum of 5 days?
Well, I'm gonna give them 10 to do it. That gives you 2 business weeks to
Right.
get somebody out there to fix it and
Okay.
get it inspected.
Yeah.
Very good.
Okay, so,
And the use and
and
occupancy.
what 10 days from now? Because we are on the end of a month and it's a short month, and I
Your
can
Honor.
math horribly.
Use and occupancy inspection that they need in the business license.
There, is that applied for?
Yeah, absolutely.
They need to do a use and occupancy inspection.
Okay, well, we're gonna try to get all this done within 10 days then. Does that work for you?
March 3rd? Oh, wait, no, that's not even 10, March 10th.
310 for the railing and the use and occupancy inspection and anything else?
That's it.
Okay, so it's 310 for the railing.
What is the use and what unit? Or the whole building?
Once you fix the railing, I have to go back out there and do a use and occupancy.
Okay,
inspection.
do we need to do something about it? Like him and I call something or ask
You
you
would
to
have to
come
schedule it. For your
Okay.
individual units.
after
So,
the
I would schedule your use and occupancy inspection for 3/9.
Yeah.
So you have it scheduled
Okay,
and then make sure that it's fixed by 3/9. So
Yeah.
you are
all right,
not making a inspector come out to say you're bad.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
okay.
All right, so we have all that together.
Yes, so we have until March 10th.
Yep.
Okay.
Great, granted. So you'll find yourself a welder. That's the one thing I wanted to learn when I was doing cars that I never learned was how to weld. And it's bad. So I take them apart, I put them back together, or I paint them. So,
Yeah, he needs to, he happens to find them all, you know, so
Yeah.
good luck, Kari.
Okay,
all right,
thank you.
thank you.
We're gonna go to page 17 of the agenda, item number 68, case number 24-2506, property address of 1101 Barnett Drive. Property owner is 1920 10th Avenue LLC, Officer Tyler.
Thank you, ma'am.
The Tyler City of Lake Worth Beach. Owner's name, address, and case number have been read on the record. Case was initiated November 15th, 2024 for vacant property registry. Existing violations, excuse me. Existing violations 2-75.11, please apply for and obtain vacant property registration for vacant parcel. They did apply for a business license on February 26, 2025. Use and occupancy inspection is scheduled for March 4th, 2025. Formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail on November 21st, 2024. Certified mail was delivered November 25th, 2024. Posted at property in City Hall, November 22nd, 2024. Property was last re-inspected on February 26, 2025, and found to be in non-compliance. Photographs of the property have been taken showing the violations. Personal contact was made with the property owner. The city is recommending that the owner be given until March tenth, 2025, or pay the fines of $75 per day. The city is also asking that the administrative cost of $425.29 to be paid by March tenth, 2025.
All right, tell us who you are, sir.
Jim Bell, the property manager.
All right, and he has a designation of agent in the file, so he can speak.
Correct.
All right, so we have vacant property registry, and have you registered? Are you registering?
So we had to get a zoning verification letter from the city, which we applied for in December. We got it on February the 10th. So then we had to go do all of that business license, which I did yesterday, and pay for it, and we got it approved, and the inspection is scheduled for March 4th.
Okay, so March 10th is a doable date, but okay, we're gonna have this.
It's just for the parking lot. So as long as there are no violations at the parking lot, then the license should be able to be issued the same day.
Yes.
Decided them for vacant registry, Yolanda Bryant, City of Lake Worth Beach. He applied for a business license instead.
Yes, because for their particular parcel, they are not allowed to do a vacant registry. They had, they're using that parking lot as overflow for a main structure.
Yeah, I went to the
And
day
had
that
to
I
go
called,
through
she called,
zoning.
the day I got the letter, I called her, and she told me to go vacant or business license. So I went to the city the same day to apply for the vacant. They said I couldn't. Then I went to apply for the business license. They said I couldn't. Then they said
What, Special Magistrate Yolanda Bryant, we're going to pull this case.
That is a great thing to
yeah.
do. This case is full, so does not exist in my mind. You are going away. Run away. Run away.
Okay, thank you.
You should probably get your business license in a couple days.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Page 16, item 64, case number 24-1594, property address of 1841 7th Avenue North. Property owner is Jimba Jim Investments LLC, Supervisor Hicks.
Morning, Bobby Hicks, City of Lake Worth Beach. Case number, owner's name and address have been read into the record. Case was initiated on September 5th of 2024. Existing violations are 14-32. Please apply and obtain a City of Lake Worth Beach business license for Jim Jam Investments LLC and all tenants. 14-35. Please contact Code Division to schedule and pass a use and occupancy for owner Jimba Jam Investments LLC and all tenants. 2-75.6.5. Please replace all missing blanks in electrical box. Issued courtesy notice for violations on September 5th of 2024. Re-inspected on November 12th of 2024 and found to be in non-compliance. Formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail on November 14th of 2024. Certified mail was delivered via UPS and left with individual on November 18th, 2024. Property was posted on November 15th of 2024. Last re-inspection was on yesterday, the 26th. I did have personal contact with the property owner. Photos have been taken to show the violations. Recommendation time for compliance is March 26th of 2025, or $100 a day fine, plus the administrative cost of $425.29 to be paid by March 26th of 2025. The inspection notes are also in the case that was done on the property when we did the inspection. There was no permitting for garage doors, ACs, business license for tenants. They're moving slowly through the process. Some of the permits have been applied and approved through building, but we need to get the rest of the tenants, to submit their applications, get use and occupancies for all. So,
Okay, so you're working on your building and your tenants need to do some work to get themselves licensed here as well.
Correct. My name's Hugo Jimenez. We're one of the owners with Jimba Jim. So we bought the property in it was February 29th of 2024. And a lot of these tenants were already there. The
February
permit.
29th?
Yes. Yeah. So
you leap day.
yeah, it was. But so what ended up happening is when we did the inspection, we got a call about 6 months after we purchased the property from city utilities. And they said, hey, we made a mistake. We were supposed to ask you to get a business license prior to hooking up the utilities. Can you get on that? We said, yeah, of course. So we applied, I think it was the next day or something like that. Inspector Hicks was very helpful, came out and inspected the property and noted a bunch of different permit issues, issues with safety. So things with electrical boxes, things like that. Those have all been corrected, by the way. The safety issues were corrected the next week after the inspection. And then there was a number of permits for garage doors and HVAC ACs that were installed by the previous owner prior to us purchasing it. So I think they did a bunch of work and didn't pull permits for it. So we have applied for everything. Every single permit has been applied for. The garage doors after the fact permit has been approved. It's pending inspection right now. The HVAC inspections, they wanted me to draw out on the survey where all the units were. So I submitted that yesterday. And every single one of our tenants currently has either applied for a business license, or the ones that we did not think would be approved, we actually or have already given them notice that they have to leave. And there's been some that have applied and gotten denied as well, that we're trying to help them and work through. I think one of the challenges with this asset class is we have, it's a typically kind of blue collar, salt of the earth tenant.
Industrial.
Yeah, and they're incredible people. We're really fond of our tenants, but a lot of them are not necessarily super sophisticated in this sort of process. Typically, there's a language barrier there. A lot of times, there's a language barrier there. So initially, we contacted all of them. We said, you guys need to apply for the business licenses. And then we started chasing after them. And that just kind of didn't go anywhere. And so I've actually taken it over myself. We've gone door to door and basically applied. And actually we paid for the applications ourselves. I haven't even rebuilt them because we're doing our best to get in compliance as fast as we can. We understand that this is our responsibility and we're certainly not, shirking ownership of it. We're trying to, evaluate it as fast as we can. But I think the March 26th date is fine. I think we'll be done by then.
Okay. As long as it's realistic for everyone, this is the type of person I'm going to give a break to because you're working on it hard. You bought a problem that you didn't realize was a problem, and now you're trying to fix it.
We're actually trying to buy another problem in Lake Worth.
See, the good news about this is in the old days, you'd say, but at least I have the name on my Rolodex, but we don't do Rolodexes anymore.
Yeah.
So at least you have the numbers on your phone to talk to the people.
And I also want to apologize. I didn't realize that you were supposed to update as you check everything off the list. I thought they wanted everything in compliance and then send it to Bobby. So I haven't sent anything. I've just been working through the list.
No. What you do is you work through the list and you proudly proclaim, I've done this.
I just wanted to hold it and say we're done,
You gotta be more guy about this. I finished this stage. Look at me. I've done this. And then I finished the next one. And that way you have proof. I'm a trial attorney. And it's like, if you have proof of things, we all look at them and
the
go,
paper
yeah,
trail and the
you did this,
documents.
you did that. And then it's not just, oh, I'm almost done. It's like, I did 10 things.
Yeah.
And now I'm trying to get the 11th done. And I look at you and go, well, of course you have more time.
Yeah. Well, I apologize for that though.
Well, it's not a
Inspector
problem.
Hicks, I didn't realize that.
Well, what I had updated was who applied for the license, if an inspection was done, if they were disapproved or approved. And then updated the permits, what units, because on the mini splits, they put all the mini splits under one permit, but then they listed all the units. So I've updated that myself, but as far as confirming all the work has been done inside the units, we haven't been back. They haven't called us to, get inside. So
I apologize for that. Yeah.
Get them to look at some of these things.
Absolutely,
and get them checked off. I love boxes being checked and it just shows you're working.
Early next week, I'll send you a full list of what's already been done so we can get through this. And the other problem we're trying to buy is I think they're a chronic nuisance for you guys. Over on
G Street.
Mark's Lane. Yeah, we're trying to get into that property
Street already. Yes, it's
yeah,
an issue.
Yeah, I think they have 4.95 million in fines accrued right now. So they're aggressive. They're really impressive.
You
Actually,
may want to do a
accomplished.
reduction hearing before you try to find them.
Yeah, but I think he's already done that. If I'm not mistaken.
London Bryan, City of Lake Worth Beach, we do not do a bunch of inspections. You call us when everything is in compliance, then we come out and inspect. Now, what you can do, like the special magistrate says, shoot Bobby an email. Hey, Bobby, I completed this, and we'll attach the email to the file. And then that'll be evidence for the special magistrate when he looks at the file at a later date to shoot him an email. But we do not do that reinspection.
That makes sense.
Until
everything's
is
done.
in compliance, because after a while you get charged for those
Yeah.
re-inspections.
Yeah, well, and you guys are busy too. You don't need to come out there every week to do another inspection because one cover was done. Yeah.
his inspections, just so you know, it's where it's like, it was 2 days. He's got 2 buildings.
We have 55 bays, so it's
I
challenging.
spent the
Yeah.
day on each building.
Okay. At least you're getting them all.
I got to know Inspector Hicks pretty well. We spent a lot of time together those 2 days. Yeah.
All right, 326, 100 plus admin. Granted.
26.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Inspector Hicks. Oh, the other property too.
100, I believe.
100.
I think I read 100.
Yes.
See, look, I read the file.
Okay, item number 65, case number 24-1911, property address of 1821 7th Avenue North. Property owner is Jimba Jim Investments LLC, office and heads.
Case number, owner's name and address have been read into the record. Case was initiated on September 5th, 2024. Existing violations are 14-32. Please apply and obtain a City of Lake Worth Beach business license for Jimba Jim Investments LLC and all tenants. 14-35, please contact and schedule use and occupancy for Jimba Jim Investments LLC and all tenants. Use and occupancy inspection was conducted on September 5th, 2024, and was disapproved. The notes have been attached to the case file. Issued courtesy notice for violations on September 5th, 2024. Property was re-inspected on November 12th, 2024, and found to be in non-compliance. Formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail on November 14th, 2024. Certified mail was delivered via UPS and left with individual on November 19th, 2024. Property was posted on November 15th of 2024. Property was last re-inspected on on yesterday, the 26th. Photographs of the property have been taken showing the violations. I did have personal contact with the property owner. City's recommendation for time for compliance is March 26th of 2025, plus the $100 day fine and administrative cost of $425.29 to be paid by March 26th of 2025.
Okay, and just for both of these cases, you had USPS tracking confirms and affidavits of posting, so you have service. Same thing?
Same situation. There is one additional thing here. We have a tenant that we're needing to evict because they've been painting in the units.
Yes.
And they've actually painted the exterior of our building as well with overspray. But this was also one of those inherited tenants that we're working through. And we're trying to be really respectful of them as well, because we understand they're operating a business here. But they've been given notice to leave, even though they applied for a business license. I talked to, I think it was Sherry. But by the way, Sherry, Tiffany, Scott Rodriguez, they've been incredibly helpful. It took me a while to get to know everyone, but they've been extremely helpful down there. Yeah.
Sherry was at the property yesterday. She knows.
Oh, she was?
Yeah.
Okay, so they've, I believe they've been denied now, so now we're beginning the eviction process with them as well, because they're really a problem tenant for us as well.
If you have any eviction from the court, just email those to me and I'll put them in the file.
Well, so all we're gonna have right now is the 3-day notice, because we're starting the process, but I'll,
With the court, just email me those.
Okay. You got it.
Yeah, you'll get a receipt for your filing fee and you'll
Yeah.
just give them a copy of the complaint with the case number on it.
You got it. Yeah, we've had to do one of those so far to completion, yeah.
So, given the number of units, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, it's a
All
heavy
right.
lift right now.
So 326,100 plus admin again,
Yes.
granted. Thank you.
All set. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Page 8 of the agenda, item 28, case number 24-2459, property address of 1003 North L Street. Property owner is 1003 North L Inc., officer correct.
Thank you.
Officer Orlando Correct with the City of Lake Worth Beach Code Division. Owner's name, address, and case number has been read into the record. The case was initiated on November 13th, 2024, during a field observation. Existing violations are 23.2-21. The property owner failed to secure a building permit for mini split AC units and new windows. 14-32, please apply for and obtain a City of Lake Worth Beach business license for owner 1003 North NL Inc. 14-35, please contact our code division to schedule and pass a use and occupancy inspection for owner 1003 NL Inc. All other violations have been complied. Formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail on November 15th, 2024. Certified mail was delivered on November 18th, 2024. Posted at Property and City Hall on November 18th, 2024. Last reinspection was on February 26, 2025. Photographs of the property have been taken showing the violations. City has had personal contact with the property owner. The city's recommendation time for compliance is March 28th, 2025, or fines of $75 per day, plus the administrative cost of $425.29 to be paid by March 28th, 2025.
All right, you have service via USPS tracking confirm and posting. Tell us who you are, sir, and what's your address.
Ken Boersma, 1003 North L Street.
All right, sir, and what is your response to
Okay, you say, I just need,
Yeah.
I just need an
Yeah, it's
extension.
okay.
I just need an extension because the guys were putting the windows in. I'm putting new windows in. So, it has to go in from some sort of board or something. Like, I have to fill out some form. They have to approve the type of window that goes in.
Is this an or architectural review board or
Yeah, that's
something?
it.
It kind of looks.
Yeah, it is.
historic.
It's 100, yeah, yeah.
November 13th, 24.
Okay, well, it's to your discretion if he needs help, because that's in the historic district.
It takes,
Yolanda Bryan, City of Lake Worth Beach, his property is located in the historic district. And the process is a little longer for properties in the historic district.
okay, that makes some sense because they have to go through some sort of committee reviews and.
And sometimes they don't have a board.
All right, so I gotta wait for Krista to come back because I'm gonna give him another month to do this.
The permits haven't been applied for yet.
But I arranged for contractors for both. And I talked to the guys for the air conditioning, actually just yesterday. And I said, why didn't you pull the permit yet? You know, because I'm transitioning from those wall units to mini splits. And so, and I want to leave it that. I want to have the mini split, but it just, they're there and they work, but it's just, they need to be moved or foot over or something like that. And then the pipe needs to be covered.
Whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm still gonna,
I just want to delay if I could, not a delay.
I'm gonna give him, let's give him an April date. Give him more. I'm doing this because of the historic nature of the property. It's gonna take longer to permit the windows. And deal with this and just to give him a little bit more time for that. So let's
The
get.
23rd?
Sure, 4/23. And it actually goes down to the next case down. It's about the same time too, so. All right, 4/23, what's the amount of fine if he doesn't? 75, what?
$75 per day.
Okay. Got it.
So how long am I getting till April?
You're getting to the end of it, April 23rd.
April 23rd.
So get everything rocking and going.
Okay.
And,
All right.
you know, if you get the AC guys to file for the permit, that'll take care of that. And you've just got to go through review. And if they don't have enough people for a quorum, that's not your fault. I'll give you more time or I'll give you relief.
All right.
Okay?
Okay.
Thanks
Thank
very
you.
much.
Okay.
All right, so 4/23/75 plus admin is granted. USPS track and confirm and posting was done also. Just filling in servicey stuff.
Page 13 of the agenda. And I'm gonna call 3 cases together. They're all the same building and same owner. It's item 48, case number 25-209, property address of 402 North D Street, Unit 1. Item 49, case number 25-215, property address of 402 North D Street, Unit 2. Item 50, case number 25-217, 402 North D Street, Unit 3. Property owner of all 3 units is Brian Reinhardtson, Officer Dale.
Thank you, ma'am. Oh, all right, we'll come up here for 1 second. No, I'm going to show it to him too. We'll show him the photographs as well. She just said that you were compliant as of yesterday. Okay, so do you have no objection to her substituting those pictures into the file at a later date? Okay. All right, so we just had a little sidebar up here at the dais and the code officer was able to show me pictures that she has on her phone that have not been reduced to printed and are not in the file. And I have agreed to allow her to substitute those in. It appears that the respondent has complied as of now.
Yesterday evening he did.
So do we have a fine or is this a finding of fact or what do we characterize this as?
We're still gonna take it as a repeat case, but the fines will have stopped as of yesterday.
Okay, so we have, oh, so this is a repeat violation?
All 3 of them. Yes.
Okay, so a little less grace on the repeats because you don't get any cure time, so. Do we have a fine amount that you're gonna put in this order or just gonna say fine stop on whatever date? Want to know
I'm
what
gonna say it.
Kristen used to say?
No, I'm gonna say all of that stuff now.
Okay, great. She's going to talk to me.
I do have a question for Krista. Do you want me to do them all at the same time since they're the same codes, or do them separate? I can do it.
And
all
they're,
the
all the
same.
service was the same and everything?
That is
Yeah,
correct.
It's up to the
That's
magistrate.
fine. We can combine them for purposes of
Okay.
the presentation.
So Officer Letisa dealt with the City of Lake Worth Beach Code compliance. The owner's name, address, and case number has been read into the record. These three cases were initiated as a repeat case on February 6, 2025 for violations 2-75.6.2 and 23.4-19. The repeat orders are in the case file for each case. The formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail on February 10th, 2025, and the certified mail was delivered. The property was posted at the Property and City Hall on February 12th, 2025. Photographs of the property have been taken showing the violations. There has been personal contact with the property owner. The order has been attached to the case file for repeat case numbers 22-1513, 22-1514, and 22-1516, citing violations 2-75.6.2 and 23.4-19, which was initiated on September 8th, 2022, and went to hearing January 26, 2023, and was ordered compliance by February 24th, 2023, or pay $75 per day until full compliance. All violations were complied by February 21st, 2023, and no fines accrued at that time. At this time, the city is requesting a fine of $500 per day for each case from the date the case was initiated, February 6, 2025, until February 26, 2025. To date, the property is in full compliance.
So that would be 10,000 per case.
Per case.
All right, so how many days is that?
So the property was in non-compliance for 20 days
20 days. 10 grand
per case, and there's three.
Ouch. Now, the first case, the repeat was on a 2023 order, correct?
A 2023 order, and
they
at that
didn't
time,
have to pay a fine because they complied it.
correct, and the fine at that time was $75 per day.
Yeah, I'm having serious problems with $500 a day on these, even though they're a repeat. It was a repeat of something that he cured immediately. Yeah.
Ilana Bryan, City of Lake Worth Beach, it's to your discretion as far as the fine amount.
Yeah, I'll acknowledge there's a problem, and I'm just gonna do $500 per case. Per case, so that's 1,500 total. That's
Fair.
That's better than $30,000, and it acknowledges that you at least fixed the last one on a timely manner, and you got this one done too. Okay, so I'll sign those orders.
Excellent. Thank
Dave,
you.
you
Also
find reduction?
admin costs for this
Oh,
hearing.
plus admin costs, so it's gonna be a little bit more per case, but it'll be far better than 30K.
All right. All right.
All right, so yeah, 500 plus the 420, 529 admin fees, so it's gonna be like 900 and change. Yeah, it's
In the previous case,
it was $75 a day.
we usually go a little bit higher in the previous case.
Yeah, but this is the previous case, and he complied it before he even got a fine. You know, he's trying, and this was not long.
Never had one for $25 per day, but I respect your decision, but we've never had one for $25 a day.
Unfortunately, this is number 6 jurisdiction. I'm up for number 7 in Manalapan too. So I range from 25 up to 500. I did $1,500 for one case yesterday. Yeah.
I definitely respect your decision. Thank you.
All right, thank you. He's smiling because he doesn't have to show up for a fine reduction hearing in front of somebody else. So it's all good. Run away. I had a judge once in Dade County say, you know, you need to run away when you win one of these things. And another judge looked at me and said, all right, the other guy's not here. Argue the other side. And I argued the other side and I won for him. So run away.
Okay, we're gonna go to page 15 of the agenda, item 61, case number 24-2076. Property address of 320 South H Street. Property owner is Abigail Companies LLC, Officer Dorothea.
Greetings, Code Officer Federline Dorsey of the City of Lake Worth Beach Code Division. Owner's name, owner's case number, and address are written to the record. Property location 320 South H Street. Case was initiated as a failed license inspection on September 22nd, 2024. Existing violation 12-18, areas for your garbage and trash. Please clean interior, removing all trash debris from inside the property. 14-32, business license. 14-35, use and occupancy inspection. Property owner failed inspection number 61448 on September 20th, 2024. The following violations are followed. Please repair interior lighting. Please secure loose electrical wires. Please repair hole in ceiling. Please repair gutter downspout. Please increase building numbers so they are 6 inches in height, contrast in color. Please clean interior, removing all trash and debris. Please trim overgrown weeds, and please repair damaged wooden fence panels. 2.75 6.2 general requirements. Please repair interior lighting. Please secure loose electrical wires. Please repair hole in ceiling, and please repair gutter downspout. 2.75 6.2 B4 overgrown landscape. Please trim the overgrown weeds observed in the rear of the property. 23.4-4 fences, walls, and gates. Please repair damaged wooden fence panels. If more than 16 feet is replaced, please obtain an approved permit. All other violations have been complied or resolved at this time. Formal notice of violation was issued via certified mail on November 26, 2024. Certified mail was received on December 2nd, 2024. Property and City Hall was posted on November 27, 2024. Property last reinspection date was on February 21st, 2025. Photographs of property has been taken showing the violations. The city had personal contact with the property owner during the use and occupancy inspection as well as via email. Recommendation time for compliance would be April 29, 2025. Just wanted to put a note that all violations that was observed include the overgrown landscape and trash debris was inside the property, and there is no way to see if the grass or the fence has been repaired because you can't view it from the public right of way. So I won't be able to comply to violations until he schedules his next inspection.
Gotcha.
So the city's request administration cost of $425.29 to be paid by April 29, 2025, plus the final $100 per day.
Okay, and tell us who you are, sir.
Hi, good morning. John Kramer, owner of the Abigail Companies.
Okay, and I kind of find it amusing that you applied for an inspection with a hole in the roof or in the ceiling.
The property was purchased in March, and there was a panel in the ceiling that subsequently failed. So which actually happened right before the inspection.
Actually, I just see pictures of a hole. It wasn't a panel. It's like a hole in the ceiling. So
It was I brought photographs of helpful. That has been repaired. But
so I show that to the code officer and then try to get it into the record so we can have it. All right. Give her a second to look at it, see if she has any objections, and then I'll put it in the record.
Everything's good.
Okay, that's the property, and was the hole I saw in the ceiling.
The hole's been repaired.
Okay, good. I'm just trying to make sure. No, we're gonna put those into the file. These
okay
for us?
Yes.
Okay. Defendant's composite one admitted without objection.
Say it again.
You're not objecting to these documents?
No.
All right, so we're just gonna call this defendant's respondent's composite one. All right, so he's fixed the hole. He's got some more stuff to fix, I guess. 429 seems to be a reasonable amount of time to get everything done. You heard me talk about calling them for an inspection as soon as you get things done so you can stop things.
Yeah, that should be fine by 429. Thank you.
All right, 429 or face $100 a day fine. 425.29 administrative fees will be ordered. And again, just call for an inspection once you get it completed.
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you.
Is there a Jeff Cloninger? Okay, you're not even on the agenda, sir.
Yeah, I noticed that, and I was told to come here today, at 9 o'clock to speak about this, and I saw I'm not on the agenda. Could I have 3 minutes?
No, sir, because I don't know why you would be here. There's nothing. I mean, what are you trying for an extension? Because you haven't applied for that. There's an application process.
Could I speak to the magistrate for a moment?
Oh, you know.
Yeah, we're not, I'm
Yeah.
not here for stray comments in cases that aren't before me, really. You need to deal with the city or whatever.
Yeah, I've been trying to deal with the city since, June 13th of 24, and it's been a nightmare.
Well, I'm not here for nightmares. I'm here for code cases.
All right, so we're going to move on to page 17, item number 70, case number 24-2548, property address of 1014 Fifth Avenue North. Property owner is Bridget Earl Trust, Officer Tyler. And I believe after Ms. Earl, people will need to be sworn. Ms. Earl, you were here when we did the swearing in,
Yeah.
correct? So anybody after her.
Okay, that's fine. It always happens this way. We always have strays. You're parking.
Officer Tyler, City of Lake Worth Beach. Owner's name, address, and case number have been read on the record. Case was initiated November 26, 2024 for vacant property registry. Existing violation 2-75.11. Please apply for and obtain vacant property registry for vacant parcel. Formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail on January 7th, 2025. Certified mail was delivered January 10th, 2025. Posted at property and City Hall, January 8th, 2025. Property was last re-inspected on February 26th, 2025, and found to be in non-compliance. Photographs of the property have been taken showing the violations. Personal contact was made with the property owner. The city is recommending that the owner be given until March 10th, 2025, or pay the fine of $75 per day. The city is also asking that the administrative cost of $425.29 to be paid by March 10th, 2025.
All right, tell us who you are, what address you're from.
My name is Bridget Earl, and I own the 1014 property. I have applied for the license, but the other thing is that she initially told me the reason it was listed as vacant because it didn't have a structure building on it, but it did have a permit from 1990 by when the yacht tenders had owned the property, and they had applied for a permit for concrete and fencing. And that's what's there now is concrete and fencing. I talked to Scott and he gave me a letter for, I've got so many letters here now, to register it as, for my business, which is 1018, and I own the 508 also, which I have a renter's permit for that building. So I applied for the sustainability, let's see where it is right now, from Scott that said, okay, we can get a business license for that property. But because when the yacht tenders had 508 and 1014, they had applied for the permit. So they're saying that because I want to use the empty lot with 1018, which actually 508 and 1018 uses the storage lot for storage because I own all the properties in that section. So now I guess I have to reapply, either put the license in 508 versus 1018, which I don't know which one to do. I left a message with Scott and Bob to find out which one do I need to put the license in.
Krista Simmons, Compliance Admin Manager. Do you have the information from Mr. Rodriguez? Because I don't believe we have that in our file. And can we get a copy of
This-
it?
I believe this is it.
When was that dated?
February 20th.
Can we withdraw this case?
We can. Case is withdrawn.
So, we're gonna withdraw this, continue working towards the business license and be in touch with,
Bob
Officer
and-
Tyler.
Okay,
Keep Officer Tyler informed because we weren't aware of that you had gotten this information and zoning.
okay.
Are you taking her own copy?
That's not your only copy, is it?
Yes, I had.
Okay, so can you get us a copy for the file?
Yes, I can do that. I can see if I can.
I just-
I'll go ahead and make the copy and drop it off at
At
your
the
office.
Right.
I think I have hers. Isn't it Beverly? Wait a minute, I got.
If not, I have one.
Okay, I have almost everybody's card here now because I've talked to everybody.
No worries.
We don't have a case here now.
I'll go make a copy and bring it by the office.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, all right, for the new folks out there in the world, please raise your right hand and say I do and we're done. That's your left hand, sir.
Yeah, right.
Right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth? This one's not raising his hand. You already sworn?
I apologize. I skipped over somebody.
Well, we're just swearing him in.
Skip.
We're just swearing these people in first and then we'll get to her. All right, you raise your right hand, everybody, just for fun.
Yeah, that's a 65 district.
Here, raise your right hand too. We're just gonna, oh, you're sworn in? You swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Say I do.
I do.
They do. All right, second round of swearing in is done. All right, who do we skip?
I skipped, I'm sorry, we're gonna go to page 14, item 57, case number 24-1537, property address 306 North J Street, property owner is Jude Cades, Officer Dorcius.
I'm gonna skip two before you.
What address?
65 district,
I'm sorry?
65 South district. Don't be in the mood.
Okay. Okay.
Well, which one is this? I'm on page 14.
Yes, that's where we're at now. I'm gonna call the other one next.
All right, what case is this on page 14 since I'm,
Page 14, item 57, case number
Got it.
24-1537.
thank you.
Greetings, Code Officer Fedleen Dorcius of the City of Lake Worth Beach Code Division. Owner's name, address, and case numbers are written to the record. Property location 306 North J Street. Case was initiated as an internal complaint on August 6, 2024. Existing violation 14-32, business license. Owner Jude Case submitted application number 25-70373 on September 20th, 2024. The application was approved by Planning and Zoning on September 24th, 2024 with notes. The notes that's listed on that license application have been placed in the case file. 14-35 to pass the use and occupancy inspection. 2-756.2 general requirements. Property owner was cited to process permit application number 23-4111 for kitchen renovation. The application was disapproved on December 21st, 2023 by the building department. The resubmissions was submitted on February 24th, 2025, and that permit is still in plan review. The property owner was cited to obtain an approved permit for the rear detached garage. Per the email received by Annie Green with Planning and Zoning on December 2nd, 2024, a meeting was held with the property owner, Mr. Case, and the building official on November 21st to discuss permits that will be required for the unpermitted garage conversion into a living space. The owner is planning to keep the converted garage as an additional living area or office space for a single-family home. The former garage will not be a second dwelling unit, so removal of the stove and oven will be part of the permit plans. A copy of the email was placed in the case file. Per the email received by the owner on January 24th, 2025, the owner was working on submitting permits for the unattached garage. At this time, no new permits has been submitted. Another existing violation, 23.2-24, certificate of appropriateness. Once the owner submits the permits, he will have to contact historic to get the certificate of appropriateness written order. Owner was also put in contact with Annie Greenie and Yen for all the further assistance. All other violations been complied or resolved at this time. Formal notice of violation was issued via certified mail on January 15th, 2025. Certified mail was not received. The property in City Hall was posted on January 16th, 2025. This case was administratively postponed from January 30th, 2025 until February 27th, 2025 to allow time for voluntary compliance. The last reinspection for this property was on January 24th, 2025. Photographs of the property has been taken showing the violations. The city had personal contact with the property owner via email and phone. Recommendation time for voluntary compliance will be May 28th, 2025, plus administration costs of $425.29 to be paid by May 28th, 2025, or pay a fine of $75 per day.
All right, sir, tell us who you are and what's the address?
Jude Kays, 306 North J Street.
All right, so will you be able to get all this done by May 28th?
I believe so. The new permits have been submitted. Permit for the detached building
Okay,
last week. So it may not be in the system yet.
okay.
Okay. I'm not gonna make it for my birthday.
Well,
All right, so 528, we're facing $75 a day fine plus admin costs. And I will sign that order as granted.
Jude, just to let you know, my supervisor just informed me that permit still hasn't showed up in the system yet.
Okay.
Okay.
I have an email from the city. But
From the
I
building department? Okay.
yes, I forward it to you.
Or it may be misfiled, and who knows?
Okay.
As long as you have something from the city showing that they acknowledge it, they may be able to track it that way.
Yes, okay.
Great.
I'll send it to you right after. Thank
All
you.
right,
All right, I missed.
passed
one.
over lady.
Yes, let me find her. Okay,
Page.
page 16, item number 62. Case number 24-2484, property address of 605 South B Street. Property owner is SB LLC, Officer Dorsey. My
Greetings,
apologies.
Okay,
Greetings,
this case number is 2484.
24-2484.
Yeah.
All right, let her give her speech.
Greetings.
Wake her up in the middle of the night. She'd be like, hi, I'm so-and-so, and this is, yeah.
Greetings, Code Officer Fedleen with the City of Lake Worth Beach Code Division. Owner's name, owner's address are being read into the record. Property location 605 South B Street. This case was initiated as an internal license complaint on November 14th, 2024 by another officer who no longer is with the city. Existing violations, 12-18, areas free of garbage and trash. 14-32, business license for SB LLC. 14-35, a use in occupancy inspection for SB LLC. Property owner scheduled inspection number 51298 for March 13th, 2025. Existing violation 2.75, 6.2, general requirements to please repair or replace the wooden fence observed in the rear of the property facing the alley. To please repair or remove broken wood shutters. 23.4-19, outdoor storage. Please remove all appliances from between front and rear structure and everywhere else needed. All other violations may complied or resolved at this time. Formal notice of violation was issued via certified mail on November 19th, 2024. Certified mail was received on November 23rd, 2024. Property in City Hall was posted on November 22nd, 2024. The property last reinspection date was February 21st, 2025, as well as February 21st, 2025, as well as February 26th of 2025. Photographs of the property has been taken showing the violations. The city had personal contact with the property owner on February 25th, 2025. Recommendation time for voluntary compliance will be March 14th, 2025 for 12-18, areas free of garbage and trash, and 23.4-19, outdoor storage. Recommendation time for voluntary compliance would be April 1st, 2025 for 14-32, business license, 14-35, use and occupancy inspection, and 2.756.2, general requirements. The city's request administration cost of $425.29 to be paid by April 1st, 2025, or pay a fine of $75 per day.
Tell us who you are.
So my name is Shamsad Begum. My husband was taking care of the property, but unfortunately he moved out of the state. So I came to the scene lately. And then he handed it to a person who was supposed to take care of the trash and everything else. So he cleaned up everything, but I was told fence was not belong to this property, it belongs to the neighbor. So that's why fence was not repaired. But I would like to request for an extension for 30 to 45 days so I can make sure everything is done on time. Also, business license is applied, it would be permitted after clearance of the violence.
Now, I did the second reinspection yesterday because you did state on the 25th it was done, so I took pictures. The
Yes.
appliances are still out there. They have not been removed. The shutters hasn't been repaired. There's a wooden fence on both the front of your property and the rear of the property, so that fence is actually on your property. So there's a wooden fence for the neighbor, but that's not your fence. The one that we're talking about is the one that sits on your property, and I showed you pictures of it.
Yeah, when you send me the pictures, I came to know this fence is ours. So that's why I need a little bit of extension I set up the appointment on 13th, but I don't think we will be able to do everything by 13th. So if you could allow me to do the extension like 45 days, like April 15th, I will be able to comply with
The
everything.
problem I see here is, see an air conditioning unit sitting in the middle of the backyard.
Yeah.
You
It
know?
was clear, then people around the neighborhood usually throw the stuff back of the house. So
Well,
we have to put some note, I mean, the
no one
sign
moves
there.
an air conditioning compressor back. They strip them apart and they take the copper out of them for like the $40 in copper in there. So,
Probably one of the 10 put it there. So
it's not been fixed.
know what happened. There is a
And
death in the family, and then my husband moved out like August last year, and I'm new to
Understood we have
this.
some personal issues going
Yes.
on. But, if you're gonna call and say it's been fixed and taken care of, and she goes back out there and it's been unfixed and untaken care of.
It was a misunderstanding when my
No, it's
husband
not a
moved out. He gave it to another person. I'm
I
sorry.
understand the background of this again. And you don't have to repeat it for the second or third time. I understand there's been personal issues, there's been family issues, but the problem is this is a property issue with the city of Lake Worth Beach. And when you call to say that something has been corrected and it's not corrected, and then it becomes even less corrected later, I don't get a lot of sympathy out of that.
I am
Okay,
You know,
I understand that you
Yeah.
have issues, but you didn't get it fixed and then it was later unfixed. So it's sort of going backwards.
I just came to know like day before yesterday that there is a violation not fixed yet. As my husband moved out, he was not able to connect with this person who was supposed to fix it. And then there was a miscommunication between him and me. As I'm new to this, I have never had faced this kind of property issues. My husband was dealing for it for many years as he moved out of the state for last 6 months. So I came new to this, and I apologize for the delay and everything. I will make sure it's done
Well,
immediately.
we're looking at April 1st for the business license, correct?
That's correct.
So, yeah, I mean, you should be able to do the
That's fine. April 1st is fine if
business
you can.
license inspection general requirements by the first. What happened with the 314?
Now with the
proposed date?
314, can I see those pictures?
Sure. And you have a 314 to get rid of the trash and the storage, and I definitely want to keep that one too.
So all of this have to be.
What's the address on this property?
That's on your that's on your
605?
property. Yep, it's between the two parts.
Oh, two
two
parts, okay.
structures. So let's see. Start from the beginning. So you see this, all of this needs to be removed in between the front and the rear building. All of that have to be removed before March 14th.
Yeah, we're
Here's another,
bifurcating this
here's
one.
another closer picture of it.
Mhm.
So they have to clean all of
Yeah,
this.
because I'm looking at the
The
recommendation.
stuff,
I'm
the
like,
stuff
okay.
back here, all that has to be cleaned up. So when you go in the back of the alley, you have to make sure they clean up the trash from back here
London
as well.
Bright, City of Lake Worth Beach. We'll just have the property owner schedule a meeting with the zone officer to do a site visit, and they'll just go out there and she can show what she needs to know.
Yeah,
So we
and
move on.
yeah, and that's fine. And I'm bifurcating this order. So the trash and debris part needs to be done by March 14th. And then the business license, UNO inspection, general requirements have to be done by April 1st, or you're going to face a $75 a day fine. So please get them done. So you don't, you have to pay some administrative costs as well.
Okay, I agree.
All right, granted.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we got a couple more. Let's
Yes.
get them out.
Okay, page 4, item 9. Case number 24-584. It's a public request for an extension of time for compliance at 309 South East Street, property owner Superior Homes of Florida LLC, Officer Domingo.
Carlos Domingo with the City of Lakewood Beach Code of Compliance. Case number, owner's name, and owner's address has already been read into the record. This owner is requesting an extension of time for compliance by March 20th, 2025. Extension of time requested on January 31st, 2025. Case was initiated as a field observation on April 16th, 2024. Notice of violation sent out on April 22nd, 2024, and property in City Hall was posted on April 19th, 2024. First hearing date was on September 26th, 2024. Property ordered compliance by October 28th, 2024 with a $75 per day fine. Second hearing date, it was on November 21st, 2024. A request for an extension. Property ordered compliance by February 3rd, 2025, or pay fines previously ordered will begin to accrue. Last inspection was on February 26th, 2025. Please note that even after my request for access to the backside of the property was granted, I wasn't able to access the backside of the property due to the gates being closed and locked. Today, the property is still in non-compliance with active violations being 14-32, no active business license, 14-35, no active use and occupancy inspection, 12-18, garbage, trash, and debris, 2-85.6.2, dirt mildew buildup on whole structure, chipping paint and stucco on property, peeling of paint on structure, rotten wood on fascia, discoloration on fascia. Upon post-hearing inspection on February 4th, it was seen that this violation has been complied from the front side of the property. The back side of the property was not visible from the public right of way, therefore I cannot comply with this violation. 23.2-21, permit needed for conversion of window and installation of new door/frames for both units. 23.6-1, dirt and bare spots in landscape. Upon post-hearing inspection on February 4th, 2025, it was seen that the violation has been complied from the front side of the property. The back side of the property was not visible from the public right of way. Therefore, I cannot comply with this violation. All other violations have been complied. I would like to note that the permit application was submitted on December 18th, 2024. Application number being 24-3902 for description of work for stucco and replacement of 10 impact windows. However, the permit has been voided and if on January 28th, 2025, and information has been added to the case file. Therefore, at this time, the city is not in agreement with the extension of time request for the owner.
All right, so why was the permit voided? I was sort of curious about that. Do we know?
Because listen, I'm not here to throw anybody under the bus. I don't know if it was him. All I know, excuse me. Oh, Carlton Darville. I'm sorry. I'm not here to throw anybody under the bus. If it was not for Charles E. Sturvant, I don't know if he's here. He's in the building department. I called like, what's going on? What's taking so long? Comes to find out, I have the wrong permit for everything. Giving the wrong information cost me $3,000. Lake Worth has yet to refund me. I got wrong information from this brother. Several times I spoke with you, bro. Okay, so it is what it is, man. I'm sorry. I got the wrong information. This would have been completed. Everything would have been done last month. The entire building has been stuccoed. I did not need a permit for that. I was told by this young fella that I needed a permit for stucco. Incorrect information. 10 impact windows. I don't have impact windows. You clarified last month what I needed, which was what? A window improvement and a door frame improvement. why was I told, or why was my contractor told to pull for a new permit for a door in 10 window? I didn't do that. So it's all wrong information. Charles E. Sturvin, and I have an email chain with you on it from I have it right here, January 15th. And I wrote everything clearly out. You can see it on your email chain. I was giving the wrong information. Plain and simple.
Okay, so I would like to state that I never told him to
Okay.
get impact windows
You
or a
told-
permit for impact
Yes, you
windows.
did, brother.
Don't talk at the same time.
I'm sorry.
It clearly states it on the notice of violation, what he needed permits for. So, and he got that paperwork that was delivered to him.
Lana Bryant, City of Lake Worth Beach. My email gave you incorrect information?
No.
Oh, okay. Please clarify.
No, he's trying to say that he was given incorrect information for the permit he was supposed to
And
apply
Mr.
for.
Yes.
And if he wasn't supposed to apply for impact windows and brand new windows, it was just improvement to windows. He
And
would,
I also, Judge, I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name because I came in late.
it's Doug McGibbon.
Okay, Mr. Doug.
Okay, so,
I was told to pull a permit for stucco.
and do we need stucco permits in
No.
town?
So when we cite you, we give you the number for the building division for permitting. Did you speak with someone in building prior to pulling that permit? What did they tell you?
Well, based on, I'm going off what my contractor told me. He told me that they told him to pull a permit. Incorrect. I didn't, because I was going over. I was not extracting wood frame from my building.
So that was.
I was not tearing down.
Contractor, he needs a.
Well,
permit.
whoever told that my GC when he went to file the permit that, you need a stucco. Oh yeah, and you need a hurricane impact window permit. Incorrect. I spent $3,000. Guess what? I don't get that back.
You don't know how factual that is, his statement.
Okay,
I
Mr.
can't even imagine that,
Okay.
but we're still not in agreement to the extension because case was initiated last April. It's almost a year later. And if you had issues like that, you should have come into the office and talked to.
Can you check your email chain?
I'll check my email chain for sure, but I will say this, we're still not in agreement to that extension.
Okay, Mr. Charles,
Receipts.
I'm sorry. Mr. Charles went on record and said he was giving the wrong information in the email chain. He's in the building department. I called. I have it right here.
Yeah, let's read that. Yeah. Let's bounce you out for a moment. Let these people see what we have in terms of communications, and then we'll come back to it. All right, who's the gentleman in the back? We have two of them. Let's get them out. Life is never easy. Well, I get the big bucks, huh?
Page 3 of the agenda, item number 8, case number 24-1536. This is another public request for an extension of time for compliance at 402 North A Street. Property owner is John Julian, Officer Dale.
Tell us who you are.
Sean Jean Jillian, property owner, 402 North A Street.
You get to listen to us.
Officer Letisa Bell with the City of Lake Worth Beach Code Compliance. The owner's name, case number, and address has been read into the record. The owner is requesting a first extension of time, requesting for compliance by April 28, 2025. The case was initiated as a field observation on August 6, 2024. The notice of violation was issued on August 6, 2024, with 30 days for compliance at that time. Notice of violation was sent out on August 13, 2024, and the property was posted at City Hall on August 20th, 2024. The first hearing date was October 31st, 2024, and the property was ordered compliance by January 31st, 2025, with a $75 per day fine. To date, the property is still in non-compliance. The last physical inspection on the property was February 26, 2025, in which the photos have been added to the case file. The last inspection for business license and rental inspection was conducted via Naviline system on February 18, 2025, to show proof that the property was still in non-compliance. Therefore, at this time, the city is not in agreement with the extension of time request for the owner.
I've got a Mustang too, but it's way older than that front end that's laying around in the yard. I got an 87 that looks like 2000s. All right, so they say you need to get some licenses and other things.
Yeah.
And you want an extension, and why?
So just to begin, administration fees have been paid. The extension fee has been paid. But long story short, I just been dealing with a tenant that is how do I say, a bit territorial to the premises. So when trying to,
So kind.
I mean, it could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing. When it's a good thing and they're taking care of the property, things are great, you know. But when it's bad and, you know, they prevent you from, you know, entering when you're sending, you know, maintenance and, you know, repair people, then that could be, you know, a bit frustrating. So, you know, that's just really what I've been dealing with. So, in regard to that, that tenant is no longer, on the residence anymore, fortunately. So I just needed a bit more time. So that's just where we are right now with that.
All right, so you've been trying to cooperate, but your tenant's been keeping you out,
Correct.
basically.
That's correct.
She's shaking her head like, has he been cooperative?
Yeah.
He has. Yeah, we just have tenant issues. And you're gonna be able to fix all of these. What are we looking at? Bunch of little thing.
I did want to put on record that the minor violations haven't been complied because of the access to the property.
Okay, the guy's out of there, so you can fix these now.
That's correct.
All right, and they were supposed to be done by, you want an extension until April?
Yeah, it should be done sooner, but just in case there's any.
The end of March.
In March, it should be okay.
Okay.
Should be fine.
3/28 is a lovely day. And you've heard parts of the speeches of, you know, start emailing the code officer, this has been done, that has been done.
That's correct. Yeah.
So you just get a nice little chain of events here.
Okay. Yeah. Train.
Yep, okay. All right, so we'll grant the extension till 3/28. And if not, your property will start to get fined. Okay,
All right. Appreciate you.
thank you.
Okay, we're gonna go back to page 4, item 9, case number 24584, property address of 309 South East Street. Mr. DeVille.
Okay. Sure.
And this is currently now. So definitely a window was, this whole part of that side was converted.
No.
You can check it out.
Here, no,
Yeah,
well, this-
I own
you
the
get to
property.
show him the pictures too. It's just
Yeah.
not
Show the attorney.
show the attorney and then show it to them.
Yolanda Bryant, City of Lake Worth Beach. I did review the emails. The emails were between the owner and the building division. And they were only pertaining to the stucco. He did not need a permit for the stucco, and he will be receiving a refund for the stucco. Any other work, it had nothing to, he still may need permits for the windows. If there was work performed without permit, he will need permits for those. I was just copied in emails. There was no conversation between the owner and I. Just want to put that on record. Also, the city is willing to extend if you agree for 30 days only. 30 days to the end of March. Because of the confusion with the stucco, out of fairness, we'll do 30 days, but he need all permits required to be approved and issued within those 30 days.
Okay, we'll give you an extra, we'll get an extra 30 days to go through this. You can get people out there to show them. All I see the pictures. Okay, and I see the stucco work that's done next to the window. And I can't tell whether that's a new window or just a painted window. So you're gonna have to work that out or show them that. Something.
My concern is, will I get through logistically Lake Worth's permit process, inspection, I filed I filed for the permit, the correct one. I filed for it. And the fence was approved Tuesday, which I filed for at the end of December. So that's my concern. It took 6 weeks to get a permit and I have not received my refund yet. So
You and I agree, we just talked about this. We agreed to the 30 days.
Mhm.
This case was initiated last year, almost a
Okay.
year, it's just shy of a year ago. 30 days is enough time to get those permits in approved status and issued. That's all you need.
Okay.
The work does not have to be finalized and completed. They
Yeah.
just need to be in approved status and issued for you to be in compliance.
Okay,
All right.
And if you apply in a timely manner and they're the ones who have stalled it out past the date, you have a great argument with me.
who can I talk to in regards to my refund?
Just call me, I'll get you to the
Okay.
records.
And
All
damn,
right, so what's the date?
Well, let's stick with the 3/28 date, sir.
All right, 3/28 extension.
can you clarify which license I need? Let me write it in my phone right now. Okay.
Yeah, talk to her outside of this meeting and she'll get you hooked up. Okay,
Page 9.
last but not least.
Yes, page 9, item 33, case number 24-730, property address of 204 North D Street. Property owner is BAF 2 LLC, Officer Dale.
Okay,
All righty, Officer Leticia Dell with the City of Lake Worth Beach Code Compliance. The owner's name, address, and phone number has been read into the record. This case was initiated as a failed license inspection on May 8th, 2024. Existing violations are 14-32, no active business license. 14-35, no use in occupancy inspection. However, on May 8th, 2024, inspection number 61079 was disapproved. The owner needs to resurface the pool as the metal is coming through the marsh site, replace or repair the dining room side door and the master bedroom side door where the wood is damaged or rotted around the frame. I also advise that a permit may be required for them to contact building department regarding that. 2-75.6.2, resurface the pool. 2-75.6.2 B4, overgrown landscape. And 23.4-4, there was dirt buildup on the wooden fence in the rear. The property was re-inspected on February 14, 2025, and formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail on November 18, 2024. The certified mail was delivered. The property was posted at City Hall on November 20th, 2024. The last re-inspection was on February 24th, 2025, and found to be in non-compliance. Photographs of the property have been taken showing the violations. There has been no personal contact with the property owner. The city's recommendation time is April 1st, 2025, with a $75 per day fine and an administrative cost of $425.29 to be paid by April 1st, 2025. I do want to put on record, I'm not sure who this young man is, as there is no designation of agent filed on form.
all right, well, who are you?
Yeah, hi, this is Ronald Farron. I'm property manager. So basically I'm just coming here to represent. I wanted to say that we've been trying to do these repairs since December 9th, but the resident is not complying. Like they're not trying to help us. They're not allowing us to even do the repairs. They're not letting us go into the home. So as for our last update was on the 10th of February where we tried, but they still wouldn't allow us. And we're trying to wait until February 28th when they're vacating the home to begin actually doing the repairs.
All right, well, yeah, the door jams look horrible.
Mhm.
Anyway, they're asking for April 1st, which gives you a month after they're out
Mhm.
to fix this up, which seems fair.
I came here with the intention of 60 days was what they were asking me for.
Yeah, that's everyone comes with an
Yeah,
intention.
okay, I know. And that's what I gotta say here.
So you asked. So
Okay.
you can say you asked and the silly
All right.
magistrate said no. But I will stick with the April 1st date and $75 a day. And if you do successfully get him out on the 28th, that should give you enough time to at least fix these things or get permits to fix these things. I don't know. Does he need permits or is this somebody else's
He would have to
Division.
contact the building department to be sure.
Okay.
Contact building as soon as you're done with this, just to see if you need a permit to repair a door jamb.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is what it looks like, is just rotted out.
No, probably not.
And the pool.
No code, maybe the pool.
And
Yeah.
it probably will, but
Mhm.
see what you need.
Okay.
Because if you get your permit approved, as far as I understand it, once the permit's approved, then you go to building and your building's problem until they kick it back to code enforcement because you don't respond to building.
Once it's approved, it's comply with code.
Yeah, once you get the permit issued, not fixed,
Mhm.
just issued.
Yeah.
You're compliant with the code enforcement division.
Okay.
And then you're a building department issue.
Okay. I'll inform them. I mean,
Yeah, tell
I
them-
get told these things the last minute, so I can't really do anything about it.
Try to pull this permit now,
Hmm.
which gives you more time while you're waiting for them to get out.
Right.
Okay?
Hmm.
All right, 4175 plus admin is granted.
May we take a break, sir?
I guess we will. Krista said we're taking a break.
Okay.
Krista rules. Run away. I only had one cup of coffee.
Thank you, Your Honor. This is where I take my leave.
All right, if you wish, someone's gonna slip their way in here and they're gonna go, where's that attorney?
I follow my client's direction.
All right, welcome back to the City of Lake Worth Beach Code Enforcement Special Magistrate hearing. Please continue.
Sue
Ellen, sorry.
I have to call the case first.
Don't jump the gun that much.
Oh, goodness gracious, what a day. Okay, we're going to go to page 17, item 67, case number 24-2499, property address of 1118 South Palm Way. Property owner is Lars Bolander and Nadine Kalashifnoff. Officer Turek, it's your turn.
Sue Ellen Turek for the city of Lake Worth Beach. The case number, owner's name, and address have already been read into the record. The the case was initiated on 11/18 of 24. The existing violations are 2-75.6.2, repair roof and remove blue tarp. The second violation is 2-75.6.2B4. Overgrown landscape, please cut and remove debris on property. The complied violations are 12-18, trash and debris have been removed. Courtesy notice was issued on 11/20 of 24. The certified mail was returned on 12/25 of 24. Property was posted on 11/21 of 25. The property was re-inspected on 2/13/25 and again yesterday, 2/26 of 25. Photographs have been taken. I have not had any contact with the owners. The recommendation of time is 30 days, March 28th of 2025, and an administrative cost of $425.29 to be paid by March 28th of 2025, or a fine of $50 per day.
All right, you have service via posting, $328.50, and admin is granted.
Page 15 of the agenda, item number 58, case number 24-1616. Property address is 1011 7th Avenue South. Property owner is 7th Avenue South LLC. Officer Dorcius.
Greetings, Code Officer Fedleen Dorcius of the City of Lake Worth Beach Code Division. Owner's name, case numbers, address are been read to the record. Property location 1011 7th Avenue South. This case is initiated as a failed license inspection on August 13, 2024 from a previous officer who is no longer with the city. Existing violation 14-32, business license for UPR Products Incorporated. The owner was cited to contact the license division and apply for a license for the following work: major auto repair. License application number 25-45226 states warehouse and instructional videos only. An email was sent to the license division on February 21st, 2025. Per the email response received, the license division sent a copy of the license application, which states that the property is for a warehouse instructional videos only, with no vehicle repair allowed. At this time, the owner has not applied for a new license or update their business license. 14-35, use and occupancy inspection for UPR Products Incorporated. Property owner failed inspection number 54631 on August 13, 2024 for the following violations: to please apply for and obtain a permit for the car lift and obtain a business license for major auto work. 23.2-21, building permits. The owner was cited to obtain permits for the car lift and window installation. Permit application number 24-3640 for the car lift was applied on November 20th, 2024. Permit application number 24-3640 is currently still in plan review. Permit application number 24-3637 for window replacement was applied for on November 20, 2024. Permit application number 24-3637 is still currently in plan review. All other violations have been complied or resolved at this time. Formal notice of violation was issued via certified mail on November 5th, 2024. Certified mail was not received. Last update received from USPS was the mail is currently moving through the network. And that was on November 11th, 2024. Property in City Hall was posted on November 7th, 2024. Property last reinspection was on February 21st, 2025. Photographs of the property have been taken showing the violations. The city had no personal contact with the owner. Recommendation time for voluntary compliance is May 28, 2025, plus the administration cost of $425.29 to be paid by May 28, 2025, or pay a fine of $100 per day.
Service via posting granted.
Okay, thank you.
You too.
Page 7. Item number 26, case number 24-2163, property address of 321 Vanderbilt Drive. Property owner is Sally and Vincent Grillo, individually and as trustees. Officer correct.
Officer Orlando Correct with the City of Lake Worth Beach Code Compliance. Owner's name, address, and case number has been read into the record. Case was initiated on October 1st, 2024 during a field observation. The existing violations are 23.2-21. The property owner failed to secure a building permit for wooden fence. Request for fence permit was submitted on January 27th, 2025, and currently in plan review. Formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail on January 10th, 2025. Certified mail was returned to sender. Posted at property and city hall on January 10th, 2025. Last reinspection was on February 26th, 2025. Photographs for the property have been taken showing the violations. The city has had personal contacts with the property owner. City's recommendation time for compliance is March 28th, 2025, or fines of $50 per day, plus the administrative cost of $425.29 to be paid by March 28th, 25.
Granted. This is easy.
Page 1 of the agenda, item number 4, case number 24-642. It's a public request for an extension of time for compliance at 2407 Park Street. Property owner is Miriam and Oscar Murillo. Officer Bryant.
Code Officer Juliana Bryant for the City of Lake Worth Beach. The code case was initiated on 4/29/2024. The case went to hearing on 10/31/2024. Fines were scheduled to begin accruing on 1/31/2025. Owner is requesting an extension of time of 90 days. Currently, the city is not in favor of this extension. Active violations of the property are 23.4-11 unscreened trailer and 23.2-21 building permit for a white fence. The application is currently in the plan review status.
They didn't show up, huh?
Not show up.
You don't get stuff if you don't show up.
No.
It's denied.
We are going to now go to page 5. Nope. Oh my goodness, all these are close. Okay, page 6 of the agenda. Item number 22, case number 24-2384. Property address of 111 South K Street. Property owner is Joseph A. Morales Village. Officer Bryant.
Yeah, struggle on that
That
one.
was hard.
Code Officer Juliana Bryant for the City of Lake Worth Beach. The case was initiated on 11/04/2024 as a citizen complaint. The existing violations of the property are 14-32 for business license for owner Moralishavi
Come on.
Joseph. 14-35 use and occupancy inspection for owner Moralishvili Joseph.
Yeah, break it up into 2.
All other violations of the property have been complied. A formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail on 11/21/2024. Certified mail received on 12/2/2024. Posted at property and at City Hall on 12/4/2024. The last reinspection was on 2/24/2025. Found to be a non-compliance. Photographs of property have been taken showing the violation. The city has had personal contact with the property owner. The recommendation time is April 2nd, 2025, or fine $75 per day. Administrative cost $425.29 to be paid by April 2nd, 2025.
All right, USPS tracking, confirm and posting our service, and 4275 is granted plus admins.
Page 7 of the agenda, item 23, case number 24-2500, property address of 119 South Goffey Road. Property owner is Janice K. Jorgensen. Officer Bryant.
You're just scaring them away.
Code Officer Juliana Bryant for the City of Lake Worth Beach. Case was initiated on 11/15/2024 as a field observation. The existing violations of the property are 14-32 business license for owner Jorgensen Janice. 14-35 use and occupancy inspection for owner Jorgensen Janice. All other violations of the property have been complied. Formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail on 11/19/2024. Certified mail received on 11/23/2024. Posted at property and at City Hall 11/27/2024. Last reinspection was on 2/24/2025. Found to be a non-compliance. Photographs of property have been taken showing the violations. The city has not had personal contact with the property owner. Recommendation time is April 2nd, 2025, or fine $75 per day. Administrative cost $425.29 to be paid by April 2nd, 2025.
Granted. And you have service via USPS trucking firms and posting.
Item 24, case number 24-2639, property address of 115 South Golfview Road. Property owner is RBH Property LLC. Officer Bryant.
Code Officer Juliana Bryant for the City of Lake Worth Beach. Case was initiated on 12/16/2024 as a internal complaint. Existing violations of the property are 2-75.6.2 general requirements. Please move forward with expired window permit number 23-1957 of Unit 1. Complied, all other violations of the property have been complied.
Okay, so this is when the building department kicks it back to you.
Yes, a formal notice of violation hearing was issued via certified mail on 1/10/2025. Certified mail received on 1/21/2025. Posted at property and at City Hall 1/24/2025. Last reinspection was on 2/24/2025. Found to be non-compliance. Photographs of property have been taken showing the violations. The city has not had personal contact with the property owner. Recommendation time is April 2nd, 2025, or fine $75 per day. Administrative cost $425.29 to be paid by April 2nd, 2025.
All right, USPS track confirm and posting our service granted. All right,
Now we
that's
are
all, folks.
going to page 13. Item 5252, case number 24-2064, property address of 821 South F Street. Property owners is Velouz and I'm having a hard time talking today. Sorry, Velouz and Shalada Desir, Officer Domingo.
Carlos Domingo with the city.
I'm sorry.
We tongue tied.
Carlos Domingo with the City of Lakewood Beach Code Compliance. Case number, owner's name, and owner's address has already been read into the record. This case was initiated on September 20th, 2024 as a field observation, with existing violation being 23.2-21. Apply for, obtain, and pick up permits for a new fence. No permits have yet been submitted. The issued courtesy notice for violation was given. Property re-inspected on November 29th, 2024. Formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail on November 26th, 2024. Certified mail was delivered, posted at property and City Hall on November 27th, 2024. The last reinspection was on February 25th, 2025, and found to be in non-compliance. Photographs of the property have been taken showing the violations. Personal contact with the property owner has been made. The city's recommendation time is for March 28th, 2025, or pay fines of $50 per day after the city's recommendation time for compliance, plus an administrative cost of $425.29 to be paid by March 28th, 2025.
All right, you have a track and confirm and posting, so you have service and it's granted.
Page 14, item 53, case number 24-2315, property address of 1251 19th Avenue North. Property owner is 1251 19th Avenue LLC. Officer Domingo.
Carlos Domingo with the City of Lakewood Beach Code Compliance. Case number, owner's name, and owner's address has already been read into the record. This case was initiated on October 18th, 2024 as a field observation, with existing violations being 23.2-21. The property owner failed to secure a building permit for remodeling to exterior of the property structure. Permits were submitted on January 21st, 2025, and violation 2-75.6.2, rotted wood on door frame. All other violations have been complied. Formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail on October 22nd, 2024. Certified mail was delivered, posted at property and City Hall on October 24th, 2024. The last reinspection was on February 2025, and found to be in non-compliance. Photographs of property have been taken showing the violations. Personal contact with the property owner has been made. The city's recommendation time is for March 28, 2025, or pay fines of $75 per day after a city's recommendation time for compliance, plus an administrative cost of $425.29 to be paid by March 28, 2025.
All right, hopefully you'll get through their permitting, 328-75, admin is granted.
Item 55, case number 24-478, property address of 2712 Park Street. Property owner is 2712 Holdings LLC. Officer Domingo.
Carlos Domingo with the City of Lakewood Beach Code Compliance. Case number, owner's name, and owner's address has already been read into the record. This case was initiated on November 14th, 2024, as an internal complaint, with existing violations being 14-32 and 14-35. No active business license and no active use and occupancy inspection for owner 2712 Holdings LLC, plus all tenants in the plus all tenants. Formal notice of violation in here was issued via certified mail on November 18th, 2024. Certified mail was delivered and was returned to sender. Posted at property in City Hall on November 20th, 2024. The last reinspection was on November 25th, 2025, and found to be in non-compliance. Photographs of the property has been taken and showing the violations. Personal contact with the property owner has not been made. The city's recommendation time is for March 28, 2025, or pay fines of $100 per day after the city's recommendation time for compliance, plus an administrative cost of $425.29 to be paid by March 28, 2025.
All right, you have service via posting granted.
Item 56, case number 24-2604, property address of 1235 18th Avenue North. Property owner is Scott J. Safront. Officer Domingo.
Cards.
Carlos Domingo with the City of Lakewood Beach Code Compliance. Case number, owner's name, and owner's address has already been read into the record. This case was initiated on December 10th, 2024 as a field observation, with existing violations being 2-5.6.2. Please process expired permits 21-5064 and 23-1666 by contacting the building division. All other violations have been complied. Issued courtesy notice for violation on December 10th, 2024. Property re-inspected on December 16th, 2024. Formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail on January 7th, 2025. Certified mail was returned to sender. Posted at property in City Hall on January 8th, 2025. Last reinspection was on February 25th, 2025, and found to be in non-compliance. Photographs of the property have been taken showing the violations. Personal contact with the property owner has been made. The city's recommendation time is March 28, 2025, or pay fines of $50 per day after the city's recommendation time for compliance, plus an administrative cost of $425.29 to be paid by March 28, 2025.
All right, service via posting granted.
Page 1 of the agenda, item number 1. Case number 22-1981. This is a public request for a lien reduction at 918 11th Avenue North. Property owner is Eva and Jarrett Hebert. Officer Dale.
Wow, she's got a stack.
Yes.
I should have packed a lunch too.
Well, you go last. Well, Bobby and Brittany always go last. So you're like last of, and then they're last.
That's how I have my trash.
Yeah.
Right, inside trash, inside the garage trash, and outside trash. So it's inside, outside, and outside. You guys are outside.
Officer Leticia Dale with the City of Lake Worth Beach. The owner's name, address, and case number has been read into the record. The City of Lake Worth Beach has entered into a stipulated agreement with the property owners, Eva and Jared Herbert. The persons executing this stipulated agreement have the authority to enter into this agreement and bind. There's a code enforcement lien on the property located at 918 11th Avenue North in Lake Worth Beach. The owner has otherwise met all of the requirements of Section 2-69.3 and 2-69.3.1 of the city's Code of Ordinances relating to the reduction of code enforcement liens. The lien existing on the property totals $11,475, and the owner agrees to pay $1,147.50 to settle and release the lien. The city will recommend to the special magistrate that an order be entered reducing the lien to $1,147.50, and the owner agrees to make the payment by April 1st, 2025. If the city does not receive payment as set forth above, the stipulated agreement shall be null and void with no further action to be taken by the city, and the existing lien amount of $11,475 shall be reinstated.
Okay. Sometimes they just make me sign the stipulations. Other times they make me do orders. I'll do an order granting your lien reduction request via stipulation.
Next is item 2, case number 24-774, a public request for a lien reduction at 332 North B Street. Property owner is Maxis and Paulette Hilaire. Officer Dale.
Thank you.
Officer Leticia Dale with the City of Lake Worth Beach Code Compliance. The owner's name, address, and case number has been read into the record. The City of Lake Worth Beach has entered into a property, and the City of Lake Worth Beach and the property owners, Maxis and Paulette Hilaire, have entered into a stipulated agreement. The persons executing the stipulated agreement have the authority to enter into this agreement and bind. There's a code enforcement lien on the property located at 332 North B Street in Lake Worth Beach, Florida. Owner has otherwise met all of the requirements of sections 2-69.3 and 2-69.3.1 of the city's Code of Ordinances relating to the reduction of the code enforcement liens. The lien existing on the property totals $2,850, and the owner agrees to pay $285 to settle and release the lien. The city will recommend to the special magistrate that an order be entered reducing the lien to $285, and the owner agrees to make the payment by April 1st, 2025. If the city does not receive payment as set forth above, the stipulated agreement shall be null and void with no further action to be taken by the city, and the existing lien amount of $2,850 shall be reinstated.
I was wondering where the first page of the agreement was.
It's in my hand.
It's all there. It's all good. I'm like, I got all the signatures. No, I just need the information. I do not stand in the way of people making agreements. So granted, you all agree to it. It's all good.
Okay, now we're going to go to page 11 of the agenda. Item number 40, case number 24-2481, property address of 226 North B Street. Property owner is Jennifer Kim. Officer Dale.
Officer Leticia Dale with the City of Lake Worth Beach Code Compliance. The owner's name, address, and case number has been read into the record. This case was initiated as an internal license complaint on November 14th, 2024. Existing violations are 12-18, garbage, trash, and debris, 14-32, no active business license, 14-35, no use and occupancy inspection. However, on February 25th, 2025, Code Officer Dwight Lewis and myself conducted an inspection number 50953, which was disapproved. The owner needs to remove all dirt buildup from the entire property to include all concrete walkway areas, driveway, front porch area, including ceiling and decorative columns. The tenant is cooking under the porch, front doors, etc. Remove all outdoor storage from the front porch area. Remove all garbage, trash, and debris from the entire property. Remove all weeds from the entire property. Remove, repair, or replace all damaged gutter spouts to include replacing the downspouts in the elbows. Remove all growing vegetation from gutter spouts. Remove all chipping paint from the entire structure and repaint as needed. Replace all bare dirt areas with living ground cover. 2-75.6.2, the house numbers need to be contrast to the structure. Dirt buildup on the property to include structure, driveway, all concrete walkway areas. and the damaged gutters. 23.4-19 outdoor storage, and 23.4-3 missing exterior light bulb cover. The property was re-inspected on February 18, 2025. Formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail on January 6, 2025, and the certified mail was delivered. Property was posted at City Hall on January 8, 2025. The last re-inspection was on February 25th, 2025, and found to be in non-compliance. Photographs of the property have been taken showing the violations. There has been personal contact with the property owner. The city's recommendation time is April 1st, 2025, with a $75 per day fine and an administrative cost of $425.29 to be paid by April 1st, 2025.
All right, you have service the USPS tracking confirmed and 4175 is granted plus added.
Item 41, case number 24-2545, property address of 1008 Fifth Avenue North. Property owner is Jennifer Kim, Officer Dale.
This deja vu feeling. Yeah, different address. How nice.
Officer Leticia with the City of Lake Worth Beach. The owner's name, address, and case number has been read into the record. This case was also initiated as an internal license case on November 26, 2024. Existing violations are 12-18, garbage, trash, and debris, 14-32, no active business license, 14-35, no use and occupancy inspection. However, on February 25th, 2025, inspection number 57359 was conducted and was disapproved due to
All
remove.
kinds of stuff.
You see.
I see. I'm flipping through the pictures right now and I'm like, did someone like throw that piece of concrete at the wall and then watch it drop there? That's big.
Remove, repair, or replace all damaged rotted wood and wood siding on the entire structure to include the fascia and soffit. Paint the entire structure, remove the dirt buildup from the structure, remove all garbage, trash, and debris from the entire property, repaint entire wooden fence and repair to be in good standing condition. Open all shutters on windows within 5 days for means of egress. Remove all unregistered vehicles and inoperable vehicles from the property. Remove all vehicles from being parked on the landscape. Remove the tiles from the landscape and rear. Remove dog enclosure from the property or contact building to apply for an approved permit. Remove all animal feces from the property, which was excessive. Replace all missing outdoor light covers. Cease and desist all mechanical work on the property. Once all vehicles have been removed, replace all bare dirt areas throughout the entire property to include landscape border around the property with approved living ground cover. Repair, replace all damaged broken fence slabs, remove all outdoor storage from the entire property, remove all weeds from the entire property, repair all damaged window panels, repair, replace damaged rotted wood on the door frame. And 2-75.6.2, dirt buildup on the property to include the structure and the fence, damaged rotted wood on the structure to include the fascia and soffit and the front door step. And 23.4-4, dirt buildup on the property to include the fence and damaged wooden fence slabs. The property was re-inspected on February 18, 2025, and formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail on January 6, 2025. The certified mail was delivered and the property was posted at City Hall on January 8, 2025. The last re-inspection was on February 25th, 2025, and found to be in non-compliance. Photographs of the property have been taken showing the violations. There has been personal contact with the property owner. The city's recommendation time is April 1st, 2025, with a $75 per day fine and an administrative cost of $425.29 to be paid by April 1st, 2025.
All right, so same service as the last Miss Kim case and 4175, love the kiddie pool, buy all the tires and all the stuff. It's like a bad tire repair shop in the backyard. Okay, next.
Okay, next, item 42, case number 24-2552, property address of 221 North H Street. Property owner is 221 North H Street LLC. Officer Dale.
Officer Leticia Dell with the City of Lake Worth Beach. The owner's name, address, and case number has been read into the record. This case was initiated as an internal license case on November 26, 2024. Existing violations are 14-32, no active business license, 14-35, no use and occupancy inspection, and 2-75.6.2, dirt buildup on the property to include the structure, the porch steps area, and the driveway in the rear. The property was re-inspected on February 18th, 2025, and formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail on January 6th, 2025, but the certified mail was returned. The property was posted at City Hall on January 8th, 2025. The last re-inspection was on February 24th, 2025, and found to be in non-compliance. Photographs of the property have been taken showing the violations. There has been personal contact with the property owner. The city's recommendation time is April 2nd, 2025, with a $75 per day fine and an administrative cost of $425.29 to be paid by April 2nd, 2025.
All right, you have service via posting. I too noted that in addition to being not in compliance with you, the LLC is out in Sunbiz, and instead of being like 150, that's gonna be 400 or 500. It's the price of procrastination.
Yep.
Yeah, as soon as I get that notice in, I'm like, okay, pay that. It's 150 and it's 400 if I miss.
Right. Page 12, item 43, case number 24-2557, property address of 420 North H Street, property owner is Sean Mazel, Officer Dale.
Officer Letisa Dell with the City of Lake Worth Beach. The owner's name, address, and case number has been read into the record. This case was initiated as a field observation on November 27, 2024. Existing violations are 23.4-4, the chain link fence that is in disrepair. 2-75.2.3, per the building official, Barry Schultz, the owner needs to bring the property into compliance with the building code. All other violations have been complied or resolved. The property was re-inspected on February 11, 2025, and formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail on January 6, 2025. The certified mail was delivered and the property was posted at City Hall on January 8, 2025. The last re-inspection was on February 18, 2025, and found to be in non-compliance. Photographs of the property have been taken showing the violations. There has been personal contact with the property owner. The city's recommendation time is April 2nd, 2025, with a $75 per day fine and an administrative cost of $425.29 to be paid by April 2nd, 2025.
But you gotta admit, the pictures between the November and the
Totally
February,
different.
totally better. I mean, I could have driven my Jeep through this stuff. It would have been
Totally
like an
different.
off-road experience, and now it's just a little bit of trash, so.
Totally different.
It's like, see, this also proves I look at these things. Yeah, 4275, Edmund is granted.
Item 44, case number 24-2625, property address of 214 North E Street, property owners James and Carol Ganther, Officer Dale.
It's the Officer Dale hour.
Yes.
Officer Letisa Dell with the City of Lake Worth Beach. The owner's name, address, and case number has been read into the record. This case was initiated as a failed license inspection on December 12, 2024. Existing violations are 14-32, no active business license, 14-35, no use and occupancy inspection. However, on December 12, 2024, inspection number 54005 was disapproved. The owner needs to remove nails from all windows within 5 days for means of egress. Repair the rotted wood or damaged wood on the fascia throughout the entire structure to include the carport area. Repaint the porch area by removing the chipping and peeling paint. Remove all dirt buildup or chipping and faded peeling paint from the entire property to include the structure and all concrete walkway areas. Replace missing crawl screen. Remove the storage bin from the front of the porch area. Reseal or fill cracks in the cement walkway to prevent tripping hazard. 2-75.6.2, repair rotted wood or damaged wood on the fascia throughout the entire structure to include the carport area, repaint the porch area, remove all dirt buildup or chipping and faded paint peeling from the entire property to include the structure and all concrete walkway areas, replace missing crawl screen, remove storage bin from the front porch area, and reseal or fill crack in the cement walkway to prevent tripping hazard. 2-75.6.6, remove all nails from the windows within 5 days for means of egress. The property was re-inspected on February 18, 2025, and formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail on January 7, 2025. The certified mail was delivered. The property was posted at City Hall on January 9, 2025. The last re-inspection was on February 24, 2025, and found to be in non-compliance. I also checked the system in Naviline to see if the owner had scheduled a follow-up re-inspection and they hadn't. Photographs of property have been taken showing the violations. There has been no personal contact with the property owner. The city's recommendation time is April 2nd, 2025, with a $75 per day fine and an administrative cost of $425.29 to be paid by April 2nd, 2025.
They got a new property number. Very pretty. All right, 4275 is granted. Plus
Item-
admin. And you
item-
have case, you have service by USPS. Now,
Okay, item 45, case number 24-2641, property address of 110 North A Street. Property owner is Ratio D. Ricaldi, Officer Dale.
Officer Letisa Dell with the City of Lake Worth Beach Code Compliance. The owner's name, address, and case number has been read into the record. This case was initiated as a field observation on December 26th. I can't tell which date that was.
the end of September.
Existing violations are 14-32, no active business license, 14-35, no use and occupancy inspection. All other violations have been complied. The property was re-inspected on February 12, 2025, and formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail on January 7, 2025. However, the certified mail was moving in transit to the next facility as of January 13, 2025. The property was posted at City Hall on January 9, 2025, and the last re-inspection was on February 18, 2025, and found to be in non-compliance. Photographs of the property have been taken showing the violations. There has been personal contact with the property owner. The city's recommendation time is April 2nd, 2025, with a $75 per day fine and an administrative cost of $425.29 to be paid by April 2nd, 2025.
Someone tagged their fence too. 4275, admin is granted.
Item 46, case number 24-2646, property address of 922 North G Street. Property owner is Bridge Holding LLC, Officer Dale.
Slowly working her way through the
Yeah.
pile.
Officer Letisa Dell with the City of Lake Worth Beach Code Compliance. The owner's name, address, and case number has been read into the record. This case was initiated as a field observation. And the existing violations are 12-18, garbage, trash, and debris throughout the entire property. 2-75.9, landscape debris throughout the entire property. All other violations have been complied. The property was re-inspected on January 28, 2025. Formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail on January 7, 2025, and the certified mail was delivered. The property was posted at City Hall on January 9, 2025. Last reinspection was on February 24th, 2025, and found to be in non-compliance. Photographs of the property have been taken showing the violations. The city has had personal contact with the property owner. The city's recommendation time is April 2nd, 2025, with a $75 per day fine and an administrative cost of $425.29 to be paid by April 2nd, 2025.
That's granted. They need to fence this off or hire someone to go clean it out regularly.
Page 13 of the agenda, item number 47, case number 24-2659, property address of 1734 3rd Avenue North. Property owner is Wayne Marcinkowski,
Yeah, easy one.
individually and as trustee, Officer Dale.
Officer Letisa Dell with the City of Lake Worth Beach Code Compliance. The owner's name, address, and case number has been read into the record. This case was initiated as a field observation on December 17, 2024. Existing violations are 2-75.11. The property has not been registered vacant, and to date, it still hasn't been registered. The property is re-inspected on February 18, 2025. A formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail on January 7, 2025. The certified mail was returned. The property was posted at City Hall on January 9, 2025. Last reinspection was on February 24, 2025, and found to be in non-compliance. Photographs of the property have been taken showing the violations. There has been personal contact with the property owner. City's recommendation time is April 11, 2025, with a $75 per day fine and an administrative cost of $425.29 to be paid by April 2nd, 2025.
My worst winter chore is pressure cleaning my fence. And I pressure clean my fence so it won't be green for the year. My fence is 20 years old. And if you do that every year, it'll last. You said 11, I saw 4-2. The 4-2,
Whoop.
Or two.
4-11. Okay. It's
I
okay.
see, it's not paying attention.
Yeah, I know you are. Hold on, now I gotta go back to that one. What page was that?
That was just the last one.
Yeah.
April 2nd.
Here we go. I got it. Peoples.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Marcinkowski. Yeah, that one.
Marskin, Marskin. Okay, now we are going to go to page 19. I have a list of vacates. I'm going to call, if you don't mind, sir, all of them at one time because they're the same owner, same property, just different units. Item 79, case number 18-5052. Item 80, case number 18-6038, item 81, case number 18-6087, item 82, case number 19-619, item 83, case number 19-638, item 84-19639 with a property address of 1740 Second Avenue North, units 206, 205, 103, 204, 106, 102. Property owners for all parcels is Sean R. Mazel, Officer Dale, and these are requests by the city to vacate previous orders.
Granted. You can read it if you want to. I'm not going to stop you from vacating an order. Who would do that?
You don't have to. If he grants them, we're good.
You're undoing. Doing's hard. Doing's easy. And besides, I like getting rid of the stack and like that.
Now we're
208. Look at it.
that makes him move quicker with that clock being. It's like past lunchtime.
Way past lunchtime.
Now we are going to page, where are we? Page 16, item 63, case number 24-791. Property address of 2204 7th Avenue. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm calling you first, Bobby.
Oh.
I
He's sitting there looking around at the world going,
I'll go after you, I guess, today.
He's like, I'm not in the car. It's all good. I get to sit.
Property address of 2204 7th Avenue North. Property owner is Arab Lynn Industrial Complex LLC. Supervisor Hicks. Sorry, Brett.
It's all good. Almost time for dinner.
Bobby Hicks from City of Lake Worth Beach. Case number, owner's name, and address have been read into the record. Case was initiated on May 15th, 2024 by a previous officer. Existing violations are 14-32. Please apply and obtain the City of Lake Worth Beach business license for owner Lynn Industrial Complex LLC and all tenants. 14-35, please contact Code Division, schedule use and occupancy inspections for the owner and all tenants. 15-39, please get current registrations or remove any or all unlicensed vehicles. 2-75.6.2, please process expired permit 23-1477 for fencing. Permit application was submitted on 5/2 of 2023. Permit was disapproved on 5/17/2023, and no further action has been taken. They just have resubmitted their paperwork this week. All other violations have been resolved. Issued courtesy notice for violation on May 15th of 2024. Re-inspected on November 22nd of 2024. Formal notice of violation via a hearing was issued via certified mail on November 26th of 2024. Certified mail was delivered via UPS, left with individual on December 2nd of 2024. Posted at property in City Hall on November 27th of 2024. Property was re-inspected yesterday on the 26th, found to be in non-compliance. Photographs of the property have been taken showing the violations. I did have personal contact with the property owner. City's recommendation of time is going to be May 26th of 2025 or fines of $150 per day, plus the administrative cost of $425.29 to be paid by May 26th, 2025.
I see they have counsel.
They do, and we had a meeting this week via Zoom, and they're all in agreement with everything, thinking they should have it done within that time frame.
Yeah, I like it. If you see a law firm on East Broward Boulevard, not West Broward, East Broward, and it's 1800, which means it's the 18th floor, you're talking expensive.
Yes.
It's over by the federal courthouse. I used to practice there. So, yep, granted 528-100 and admin.
Now we're gonna go to page 17. Yes, 150,
150.
150 per day.
150.
May 26th. Yes, got it. Okay, page 17, item 69, case number 24-2537. Property address is 35 Duke Drive. Property owner is Indian Chase Partners LLC, Officer Tyler.
Officer Tyler's not buying a water ticket today,
No, I skipped her. I'm sorry.
and you
It's
make her
okay.
wait.
I know.
That's cool.
I know. I asked her if she wanted to go early. in case she got
She just
hungry.
wanted to hang here. He's good. We'll break for lunch and we can come back.
Okay.
All right, where are we now?
Okay.
We're item 69. Case 24-2537.
Gotcha.
Officer Tyler, owner's name, address, and case number have been read on the record. Case was initiated November 25th, 2024 for vacant property registry. Existing violation 2-75.11. Please apply for obtained vacant property registry for vacant parcel. Formal notice of violation hearing was issued via certified mail January 2nd, 2025. Certified mail was delivered January 6th, 2025. Posted at property in City Hall, January 6th, 2025. Property was last re-inspected on February 26th, 2025, and found to be in non-compliance. Photographs of the property have been taken showing the violations. Personal contact was made with the property owner. The city is recommending that the owner be given until March 10th, 2025, or pay the fines of $75 per day. The city is also asking administrative costs of $425.29 to be paid by March 10th, 2025.
Okay, you have USPS track and confirm and affidavits of service. So you have service and granted.
Page 18 of the agenda, item 72, case number 24-2556. Property address is 415 North L Street. Property owner is Katie Meckler, Officer Tyler.
Officer Tyler, City of Lake Worth, owner's name and address have been read on the record. Case was initiated November 27th, 2024 for vacant property registry. Existing violation 2-75.11. Please apply for obtain vacant property registration for vacant parcel. Formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail January 7th, 2025. Certified mail was delivered January 10th, 2025. Posted at property in City Hall, January 8th, 2025. Property was last re-inspected on February 26th, 2025, and found to be in non-compliance. Photographs of the property have been taken showing the violation. Personal contact was not made with the property owner. The city is recommending that the owner be given until March 10th, 2025, or pay the fines of $75 per day. The city is also asking administrative costs of $425.29 to be paid by March 10th, 2025.
All right, service via USPS tracking and affidavit of posting and granted.
Item 73, case number 25-43, property address of 611 South A Street. Property owner is FLSHLFIRE, Officer Tyler.
Officer Tyler, City of Lake Worth, owner's name and address have been read on the record. Vacant property registry case initiated January 9th, 2025 for existing violation 2-7511. Apply for and obtain vacant property registration. Formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail January 21st, 2025. Certified mail was delivered January 25th, 2025. Posted at property in City Hall, January 24th, 2025. Property was last re-inspected on February 26th, 2025, and found to be in non-compliance. Photographs of the property have been taken showing the violation. Personal contact was not made with the property owner. City is asking or recommending that the owner be given until March 10th, 2025, or pay the fines of $75 per day. The city is also asking an administrative cost of $425.29 to be paid by March 10th, 2025.
All right, track and confirm and posting and granted.
Item 74, case number 25-46, property address of 1528 Wingfield Street. Property owner Fred DeVoe, Officer Tyler.
Officer Tyler, City of Lake Worth, owner's name, address, and case number have been read on the record. It's a vacant property registry case initiated on January 9th, 2025 for existing violation 2-7511. Apply for and obtain vacant property registration. Formal notice of violation and hearing is issued via certified mail January 21st, 2025. Certified mail was returned February 3rd, 2025, posted at property and city hall January 24th, 2025. Property was last re-inspected on February 26th, 2025, and found to be in non-compliance. Photographs of the property have been taken showing the violation. Personal contact was not made with the property owner. The city is recommending that the owner be given until March 10th, 2025, or pay the fines of $75 per day. The city is also asking administrative costs of $425.29 to be paid by March 10th, 2025.
Service via posting granted. Krista's stack is getting small.
Yes, we got one left. We are on page 19, item 77, case number 25-59. Property address of 206 South F Street, property owner is 68 F Street LLC, Officer Tyler.
Officer Tyler, City of Lake Worth, owner's name and address have been read on the record. This is vacant property registry case initiated January 10th, 2025 for existing violation 2-7511. Please apply for obtain vacant property registration for vacant parcel. Formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail January 13th, 2025. Certified mail was delivered January 16th, 2025. Posted at property and city hall January 14th, 2025. Property was last re-inspected on February 26th, 2025, and found to be in non-compliance. Photographs of the property have been taken showing the violations. Personal contact was made with the property owner. The city is recommending that the owner be given until March 10th, 2025, or pay the fine of $75 per day. The city is also asking administrative costs of $425.29 to be paid by March 10th, 2025.
All right, USPS tracking, confirm and posting or service granted. And is that about it, other than signing my life away over here?
Yes, sir. We are ready to adjourn.
And we are adjourned.